Don't tell Hitler.
Wait, don't tell me what.
Finally, we get an admission.
Right. 6:13, and we've made our first Holocaust joke.
Yeah, it was totally on fire.
Oh, I met this person on VR.
It was a total gas.
Oh,
Take that, you Juden. Step into my gas chamber.
You need to wash up, dog. He'll step in my shower.
Welcome to the campaign with no name, where the very first intro to our sessions are Death to Juice.
Yeah, no. So VR
We're
chat.
quoting the
Are you kidding?
American history.
are you kidding? We're in vogue. That's in vogue these days.
Yeah, everyone likes hating the Jews.
Have you not seen some of the stuff?
Ha!
Coming
I
out
see what you
recently?
did there.
I was
What?
Have you not seen?
Oh,
I'm surprised you didn't get that
I
one.
know that
got
was
that one.
completely unintentional.
Runaway, whatever the fuck that turd was. Move to the druid to eat the bear droppings.
You know you want some. And the rabbit. So.
Oh, I mean, they're bigger than rabbit.
Not by much, though. They're small.
That comes out of rabbit's ass. I'm pretty sure that rabbit's dead.
Depends on your rabbit. I mean,
Could be a big rabbit.
Yeah, that's deer turd.
Deer turds like that.
also depends on the size of your deer.
Okay,
Oh
so
dear.
I can't remember if this was my cousins or my brother. At one point in time, someone mentioned that either my younger brother or my cousins, ran up to their mom and said, Mom, I found raisins in the grass.
Oh.
Thankfully, they weren't consumed,
Yeah.
but
They just wanted to show them to mom.
No, he saved him for a raisin. What is it they make in the Dakotas? Like a raisin cream cheese pie?
That's not.
Oh!
Yuck.
Don't ask what the cream cheese is.
It's actually cream cheese. It just tastes horrible.
Okay, so after my drunken shenanigans, there were people in my world that I updated.
Uh-huh.
I've got over 300 messages from people I don't know on my Discord because I posted it up on my wall.
Your Minecraft world or
No. So I make avatars now.
Oh yeah, when's your Minecraft world coming back?
Oh yeah, that one's not, but I can make a new one.
Do you want to join John's server and grief him?
Do you even have to ask?
You have to get him a policeman sergeant version of the Minecraft Steve.
Oh, I can get that.
Yeah, he can just put on
That's
custom
easy. What I need is something to fuck with people's minds, so I'm gonna have to start scripting.
Alright. It's not a vanilla server, so if you could just, fuck with the mod pack, even better.
Oh, that's even easier.
Yeah, I know.
Like, for everybody else in there, after I had to reset it the second or third time, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take your stats, kaboom, and then I'm gonna beef the shit out of them. I like that water town we had.
That
We should,
village on the water? Yeah.
That was beautiful.
can you give things skins?
Yeah.
So you should give the creepers like naked woman skins.
I don't know. So there's a hyper-realistic creeper that instead of going, you hear, ah! Or Allahu Akbar, and then you hear my friend had that one, and I'm sitting there, and I just hear the meme one just, I'm like, the fuck is it? Really?
Should have seen that one coming.
I mean, what the
He
fuck?
had it set to not the normal explosions. He had the supercharged creeper explosions.
Oh no! Oh no!
If a creeper gets hit by lightning, they turn into a super creeper.
Charged creeper.
Yeah, it does. It's super creepy.
Okay, what are the chances of something getting hit by lightning in Minecraft?
There's chances.
Well,
And it's
obviously,
not just one thing, so-
I will grant you it's greater than 0, obviously, but
Yeah, no.
It depends on the biome, the weather, spawn rates of creatures, the elevation.
The fucking super creepers are literally like setting a nuke off.
And now I am become death.
Destroyer of Velma's ass.
Or knees.
Or knees, yeah.
It's her
Clearly
pumpkin.
that one leg's been hurt.
It's her pumpkin. You're destroying her
So
pumpkin.
Is
basically,
that what the kids call it?
I do have
I'm
one.
garlic bread drunk now.
Your garlic. He's got Kraken. He's had Kraken.
So here's the thing: is I had Devani's for lunch because they catered lunch in the office today.
You actually had to go into the office today, huh?
I did.
Had to go somewhere.
It was
Who's the-
awful.
I do have somewhat
Who's
of a
your-
picture of
Mine.
Okay.
Because the location that I'm at doesn't have a computer readily available, so I have to just use my phone.
The background is
when I get-
my throne room.
When I get home, I go onto my computer and
It's a lot
because my
nicer
phone and
looking.
my computer are connected to the same cloud,
But
the stuff on my notes
the
gets
Endeavor
uploaded to that
avatar's mine, I
immediately.
made that.
Endeavor?
Endeavor. Dead center. Fire.
Okay.
Fire,
I thought that was
fire! I'm
Endeavor.
getting me from my bunghole. My point is, yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I got stuck on a support call, so I was late to the all IT meeting that was catered. So by the time I got there, there was a few pieces of pizza, a little bit of pasta, and just a ton of garlic bread. So between this and that, I am garlic bread drunk. Too many carbs.
It's that bloated feeling that you get
Yep.
where you don't know if you're still hungry or not, but you're like, ugh, don't want to have any more. Yeah, I finally got the shoulders on that thing put up.
Alright. Get out the rifle. Let's test this.
I mean, I'd rather you not. That is my showman. That's my showman armor.
Oh, it's not battle ready?
I mean, it's battle ready. I just don't want it to be dinked up.
Oh, showman. Okay.
Yeah, showman. Like that's.
I was thinking
Shonen.
shonen. No, it's shonen.
Oh.
This is my sigil. This is my sigil right here. The phoenix that's made out of a bowstring.
Yeah, the Anvil-Runelord.
That's not it actually. That's a different one.
Silver
But
Phoenix.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah. It's one of the two. I know it.
So eventually I'll have an actual one that's just. It's kind of like the one that you made a while back, where it's like just maybe got some decal on it and everything else. Like let's just fucking hit each other with it. You know, that's the pretty one that I go to the king's formal dances and shit. The other one, that's where I take to battle.
Tell you what, we could test these out once you have two of them. We'll do 10 paces. I'll shoot you with the elephant gun, and then you shoot me with a bow and arrow.
I mean, I'll probably get the bow and arrow off before you shoot me.
Well, no, I shoot first. That's specifically... We take turns.
Oh, okay. 10 paces, right?
Yes. 10 paces.
So we start back to back.
No.
Oh, the beaker boy.
Also, I already have one in the chamber.
Hi, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my dude, huh?
But that means I get to have an arrow knocked.
Deal.
All right.
Um.
I got my sharp pointing object directly at you. I just raises it.
So does that mean? I mean, are you gonna be wearing Kevlar?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have full plate on.
Full plate?
There's a difference between full plate and Kevlar, you bitch.
Yeah.
No, full plate carrier.
Oh, okay.
Not medieval plate on.
Yeah.
Not full plate like D&D. Full plate like a full plate carrier.
Okay. Hey, Matt.
Yeah, I want to show up in my finest chain.
Matt.
So if he's wearing all of his protective gear, aim right here.
Oh, I know where to aim. Trust me, I know where to aim. And you've seen me with a bow and arrow. I will hit at my mark.
None of us shoot you
It's
first.
bullet
You're
resistant.
forgetting the elephant gun. If it works,
It's bullet resistant. But even that being said, a knife will get through it. Just like that one Batman suit that they were testing out.
I cannot
Like,
overstate.
oh yeah, it's bulletproof, but you get stabbed, you're done.
I cannot overstate the fact that those bullets are meant to pierce elephant hide.
I thought it was Rhino.
No, they're elephant.
I was about to say.
I mean,
Rhino hide isn't necessarily as thick as people think it is.
But it's
they could
thicker
do
than an
either.
elephant.
I'm sure.
And yeah, but I mean, those are. I mean, it's not like plated or anything like that. Those it makes it look like.
I'm just thinking about a plated rhino.
Now, if you're gonna put armor on a giant mammal from the savannah, hippopotamus.
Oh, that would not be fun.
It wouldn't be fun for you. I'm sure the
No.
rhino would enjoy it.
No, I think a hippo would sink.
Hippo. That's what it was.
No, that's why you ride them into battle.
They're not. Well, they are pretty fast, but no.
Hippos are basically impossible to kill already. Now you add armor to that, and now it's one predator. Humans can't get it.
No, that's why you get the best pitcher in the world and give him a grenade. Tell him to aim for the muzzle.
Well, see,
Every when they open their mouth, it's free game.
Hippopotami are probably, I think, statistically the most lethal animal in Africa.
Yeah, absolutely.
They kill more people than lions and cheetahs and all the other predators like combined.
Technically, the most dangerous animal in Africa is human.
Granted,
they be killing each other like crazy.
Meanwhile, Australia is all like, so,
Crikey, mate, you think that's fucking cute? Chuck it out!
We've got a spider with wings! And it's the size of your bicycle!
We were originally we were all escaped prisoners. We were all exiled here. Fuck you, mate. We ain't killing each other. Everything else here wants to fucking kill us.
I don't think you're allowed to count the humans in Africa. I'm pretty sure that's racist if you count those animals.
I wasn't being racist when I said it. You're racist for thinking I was being racist.
Okay, or
have you seen the insect that looks like a freaking face hugger?
Yes.
Yeah, those are fucking terrifying.
Oh man, here let's cross a spider and a snake, and here we go. Oh.
My last comment on that before we get into the things was my favorite meme about Australia was a picture of a beautiful landscape, and the caption reads, "In this one photo, there are approximately 126 animals that can kill you with one bite."
Right.
And two that could, but won't.
That's the scariest thing is how many of those fucking burrow and they can just appear out of nowhere at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no. One of the scariest things I've ever heard of is the suicide plant and the death tree.
Mm-hmm.
How does it kill you?
What?
Well, suicide plant doesn't kill you. It just puts you in so much pain. Anyone who's ever been exposed to it has killed themselves.
Oh.
Yes. Within 24 hours.
Damn.
And I think aren't both of them no one of them is an Australian plant. The other one is like in the Caribbean.
Right.
Like the death tree. The death tree is or like murder tree or whatever. Oh man.
No, Omen's that way.
Yeah.
No, that's Solomon. I need a haircut.
Which one?
Oh, well, not all of them. Most of these right here. Then I'm thinking these and probably some of these.
Oh yeah, haircuts. I remember those.
See, yours is easier. I can do yours with scissors.
Yeah, but could you do it well?
Sure.
Do
you mean do a good job? No. I can make it look like you fell down well, yeah.
Give him a freaking page boy.
You are the perfect length in the back, though, for a really solid mullet. I'm just saying.
You see, I was gonna make a joke about how you could make me look hideous and look like Vic.
Who?
Vic's.
You would know.
You wouldn't know her. She was manager at Papa John's back when I worked there, and for some really stupid reason, neon green hair, mullet.
That's funny.
All right.
Not feeling the greatest, but I do have a foot in this campaign before we do anything. There's one thing I have to do.
You have a what in this game?
Don't worry about it. I'm still kind of drunk.
He has a.
I heard
a goal.
Foot.
He's got a foot in the campaign, yeah.
Oh.
So, when last we left off, y'all had something of an encounter with Doak Ankle Snapper, and being dramatically saved by the Chad of the party, who is also undead. Totally saved your asses.
I'm the one called. Me.
He just thinks the goblin did it.
He doesn't know anything. He was unconscious the entire time.
Kalu will come back to consciousness, and he'll have this image of this goblin male in his head. He's like, I must swear fealty to this goblin, for he has saved me.
Who said it was a male goblin?
You did.
Oh, did I?
No, but you didn't specify female, so it defaults to male.
I'm sorry. Are you saying those are the two options?
I must find this goblin because I'm pretty sure he stole something from him and must sell it. Even though he helped me. Make his death quick and painless.
Wait, did I steal from him?
No.
Okay. Because he doesn't have anything on him.
Would a female goblin be a goblet?
Anyway.
Like ETTE? Yeah. That's fucking
Anyway.
good.
So.
Sorry.
Kalu was transformed into a beautiful, beautiful inner T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Got downed
He
in T-Rex
released
form.
the beast.
But he did, fortunately, get final blow on one of the individuals responsible for destroying his family and clan. And, let's see. Omen decided to pull a thriller. Raising the undead, who danced all over the enemies. And for some fucking reason, the undead were able to grapple full-grown orcs.
Because, well, they were...
Don't ask me how, they just did.
Well, have you ever been grappled by a zombie? It's scary as fuck when you don't know what's going on.
That's how he described it, too. I remember it.
They also had suppressing fire from my cannon.
A little bit.
That's
That's
true.
right, that was the Chad. The Chad Eldritch Cannon.
Yeah.
The tiny creature hidden in a tree somewhere.
Freaking turret.
He disabled one of the scorpions.
He didn't disable the turrets, he knocked a guy off it.
So does that mean...
He knocked a guy off and the guy
Cannon
fled,
is renamed
essentially
Sweet Nita?
disabling the scorpion.
You were a watcher? No.
I get credit for that.
So,
I mean,
She's a British Twitch streamer.
Oh,
who has
right.
Tourette's.
Oh, and Sweet Nita?
Roland decided to spend the first half of the session being all like, hello, T-Rex, my name is Dr. Doolittle. I would like to converse with you about the natures of killing your captors. Only to find out that the T-Rexes weren't actually mistreated.
Meanwhile, I'm over here getting my ass whooped.
Hey, I was going for reinforcements, is what a druid would do. Especially in a situation like that.
How'd that work out?
Oh, one of my party members is getting snapped by like 15 people. I'm just gonna go sit over here and talk to a fucking T-Rex.
Don't worry, if anyone knows what it's like to have plans to fail tragically, it's me.
Let's see.
Meanwhile, I'm being Zeus. Yeah. Along came Zeus. Bam! And then you're.
By the way, in character, Roland's gonna turn to Solomon and go. Try not to hit our compatriots next time.
He's fine. He was in the middle of the way.
Now, what was that before or after the T-Rex formerly known as Kalu, who is now Kalu known, unconscious?
Before, well, after.
Okay, good, because if it was before, you'd be shouting across the map.
No, yeah, no.
It's still across the map.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Yeah. Okay. We'll wait till. Well, we will wait till after we are done fighting.
I've got 3
The fight's
zombies
over,
left.
No, it's not. We still have two groups of orcs. We have Gnome Smasher to take care of yet.
But
we have all the goblins that are fucking the captain's brains out, which I'm rather interested in decimating those at this point.
But none of them are in our immediate vicinity, right? We're no longer in initiative.
Initiative, no. It's one of those instances where, think of it like this: you guys as players have time to think about the situation at hand because, well, it's a game. In the actual world, imagine this standard RPG where there's a bunch of NPCs in the background fighting, and it's kind of encircling you. but more like a horseshoe type
To
of thing.
the roof. To the treetops.
But it's one of those instances where there's like a subconscious timer, and I'll be like, okay, at this point you have to make a decision what to do now. But at the moment, Kalu made an interesting roll last week. It's exactly the type of roll I wanted, actually. So, Roland, would you mind rolling a d20 for me? No mods.
No mods?
No mods.
Okay.
Big money, big money.
That's a 14.
Sufficient money.
Oh, man. All right. With that roll, you feel a tug, and you have the choice to ignore it or go with it.
A tug?
It's a mental or soul tug. You have the choice to go with it or ignore it.
He's gonna go with his instinct. He's gonna check it out. Where is it? What direction is it?
It's a mental tug towards Kalu.
Towards Kalu? Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
So you're going with your instincts and going with it?
Mm-hmm.
Omen, Alvin, please roll perception checks.
Visual perception?
Yes.
Hell yeah. That's my best 7.
Can I just take my passive?
If you would like, I think roll.
I don't even know where my fucking sheet is.
Are you seriously looking at videos on how to do absinthe?
What?
Absinthe isn't hard at all.
It was on my timeline. Somebody posted it, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm watching it. I'll just take my passive.
You could just take the roots from, dogwood and throw it in Everclear and you make absinthe.
I'll take that 13 passive.
Alright.
My brain hurts.
So, Alvin, you don't necessarily notice this. You're a little too busy acting like a goblin and pretending like you just scored a kill.
Yeah.
Omen, you see...
Acting like?
Yeah, sure. Acting.
Yeah,
Acting!
How much XP does he get for downing Kalu?
Technically, I didn't down him. I just jumped on top of him to loot the bodies.
So Alvin, for downing Kalu, you acquire his O-word pass.
Huh?
Fucking ogre.
Because remember, orcs are color-coded to be black people.
Ah.
Yeah, so are ogres, but you don't see me going around.
Isn't Kalu gray?
Green-ish.
It's a grayish green, yeah. At least
Still
figure
doesn't have
painted wise.
eyebrows.
Well, I
Got
know,
his
but
unibrow from this thing.
I have to finish painting it. I know. You see Roland pass the fuck out.
Well then.
ah,
He gets.
Well, there goes our other healer.
Well, I guess it was just a little too rough on the poor little guy.
what?
You just passed out in front of me.
Huh.
Well,
you're like actually, aren't you still on the other
yeah,
side?
but I can see it. I can
Okay.
talk to myself and my zombies that I still have.
Yeah,
The
the
3 I still have.
Yeah, your 3 remaining zombies are just kind of going like.
Fucking dance moves.
Well, it's unintentional. It's like they're doing the whole brains thing, but it's like. And they're just taking a step.
It's almost as if that's what the dance move was supposed to be.
Yeah. So, mainly
It's not
because
thriller.
I don't
What?
know how
It's not
long
thriller,
you
that's,
want to last. I get the feeling you want to last as long as you can.
My brain hurts.
Booyah.
So,
I still feel spinny and sick. I'm surprised I woke up when you got me up.
do you want to do your side of this half and half first, or do you want to see if going second will help you wake
My
up?
side of this half and half, one thing I wanted to do was return the sword.
I can take over Solomon.
Oh no!
There's a bunch of stupid shit I'll do, but that's not one of them.
Oh boy!
Vacation can only get me through so much. And if I let him go under your control, it wouldn't be a vacation, it'd be a massacre.
Just
For who?
Yes.
The other people.
all of them.
Thank you for the follow, Cherry Soda.
Oh, that was last week.
I don't know.
Indeed.
It's all about reoccurring positive reinforcement.
Raid Shadow Legends. You missed.
What?
He's gonna
Who
whip
are
out,
you?
He's whipping out
And
his
what have you
pee-pee.
done with Alvin?
Okay. I didn't know what you were reading for. I'm going to take my hand off my gun now.
Are we allowed to show firearms on Twitch?
No.
We're not?
Why not?
Ah, fucking hell. Okay, I'm going to be willing to bet it'll promote violence.
No, promoting
Wanna see-
violence.
Are you?
If
Are
you
you
want to get
kidding?
banned, I'll just stand in
Dude,
front of the camera and whip
We're
it out.
throwing lightning at people. You know, I mean,
I'm throwing lightning at people.
Call of Duty streamers have guns.
That's different. It's a game.
so is this.
Yeah, but that's a real firearm brought
See,
into the
but
game.
life is just a simulation being run by the aliens.
Yeah, they need to give
I
me
thought they were
more
the ghosts.
Nah, nah.
And
See,
ghosts.
the aliens need to
You're
give me
splitting
some more of
hairs
this
in the
digital currency that they keep uploading so I can actually go get shit.
Yeah, well, they just keep printing more of it, so.
Yeah, so everybody else, I know you wonder why the fucking value depreciates or whatever the fuck it is. But it's also paper, so whatever.
Right?
Well, it's supposedly backed by gold, but wow,
Yeah.
supposedly, yeah.
But
The
anywho.
gold blanks that they're made with.
Right? So,
Good job, you just pooped on the couch.
Nope, nothing fell out.
A nun fell out?
Nothing fell
How'd you get?
out.
How'd you get a nun in there? I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you dropped the poopy thingies. I was like, oh, they're just fish. Can I have some juice?
Careful. Dude, remember what happened last time you accepted gummies from him?
Yeah, but
They're not worms.
I almost bought sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut?
Sour crawlers.
Oh. No, dude, could you just imagine medicated sauerkraut?
Oh, boy.
You wouldn't taste it.
Why would you do that?
You could make a Reuben, but instead of calling it a Reuben, it's going to be a Dubin.
What sauerkraut ingredient would you replace with THC?
vinegar.
No, you don't replace it. You just stick it in there with
Would
everything.
you just dump fucking cannabis distillate liquid in with the solution that you're curing the fucking cabbage in?
Yep,
Uh-huh.
and then you fucking slap it on a sandwich and you won't fucking taste it.
You won't taste it. You won't have any senses
Exactly.
if you're lucky enough to survive.
Exactly. And you'll have the worst smelling farts ever. And when you fart, you could probably get someone high.
You're gonna be driving home after eating that sandwich, just out of your fucking mind. You're gonna fucking gas yourself in your car.
You're gonna get pulled over and then you gotta fart and the officer's gonna catch a whiff of it. He's gonna get high as shit and drop.
See, this is why you ride a motorcycle.
Crop dusting.
So you can eat your weed, Reuben. And
No, I'm gonna eat my Dubin.
Omen and Arfel, the two of you guys see Roland, just
quick, more names.
Gurk.
Gurk Redemption Arc. Gurk Redemption.
No, when we say Gurk, that means that's everywhere, so he just passed the fuck out.
No, Gurk.
Gurk's the big bad of the Dragon's Force.
It was the big bad.
The moment
got 300 HP.
the moment D&D lands on April 1st, that is what's going to happen. Gurk is going to be the final boss.
Or Gurk will be the form of the Harbinger.
Right. Gurk is the chosen undead.
Well, he kind of.
So what's his form going to be? Just a puddle of blood?
That's about right, right?
That time I reincarnated as a slime blood puddle.
So he's like the water elementals, but he's blood.
Right.
What elemental?
And in the shape of
I
Gurk.
think I have one of those actually that I could paint. So, you saw Roland just his staff.
Where's the gnome when you need him?
You currently see an Alvin equipment wearing goblin kind of patting down your blood brother. You see some magic going, oh! That's spare the dying.
Like, Goblins don't use that.
You don't know.
You could say I have a gnome for things.
Is that supposed to be nose?
Yes, it's supposed to be nerves.
You also kind of
Turn on
see.
the orcs. Get a load of this guy.
You mean the orcs that are dead on the ground?
Oh yeah, that's
And
right. I forgot about that part.
treated.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna waddle my ass over there.
So you kind of see Arfel doing some. He rushes over as well as he can. You notice something a little strange about the way he's running, almost like it's. You ever have those? You ever see those people who are running with, let's say, chest protectors, but the chest protectors are either like split down the middle or they're not strapped down all the way, so they're just kind of like, and they're holding it in place as they run.
Yeah.
Think that.
Yeah, because he took a fucking ballista bolt through the chest. I know what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's literally trying to hold himself together.
Yeah. He's literally, yes, I was trying to allude to it, but yes, he is essentially trying to hide a gaping hole right in his sternum. This is the sternum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right in his sternum.
Just need to
It's the pumpkin.
I couldn't remember.
Come on.
I couldn't remember if the sternum was up higher or not. Is what I'm saying. I couldn't.
But
remember.
it goes from here to here.
Okay, so I was right on the money.
The gaping hole is in the pumpkin. That's where the pencil goes.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
So
That's an inside joke for the people who weren't here when the stream was off.
I know.
What? So in other words, everyone but us.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So Arfel rushes over to Roland's unconscious body, and he puts a hand on his head, and he just starts waving his staff around, and he's essentially moving his call lightning in a circle above, and he's like, just give me a reason, fuckers. Give me a reason. But
On the other hand, you could start zapping the just random orcs because
that's what it does.
the spell lasts for like 10 minutes.
I'm returning a sword, and after that, I'm just gonna go ham and start zapping orcs.
Yeah, I'm gonna just have my cannon just shoot any orc it sees.
I need to check something. Wait, no,
Full
not this one.
orc it sees.
Omen the orc taser.
I need to.
Omen, yeah, Omen orc shocker.
I went too far.
Mage Hand's a cantrip, right?
It is.
Da-da-da-da, you bet. Boom, 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 boom. Thunderstruck.
I've never understood that song. Thunder isn't what strikes you.
Yeah.
I mean, it can.
So
You can feel the impact because like sound does have a
Thunderstruck is
force.
another term for shell shock.
It is.
Shut up. Fatigue.
Yeah.
Did we get that Carlin bit?
Shell shock. Yeah, George. Battle fatigue. Now they've called it post-traumatic stress disorder. Look at all those syllables.
You missed operational exhaustion. Sounds like something that happened to your car.
I need to find the areas. Here it is.
Matt,
It
can you say
is-
something? I don't know if we can hear you.
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. Copyright strike.
Did you say pepperoni strike?
What?
Oh, copyright strike. Okay.
So,
Pepperoni strike. Yeah. Well, there's the three different things you can have on Twitch. You can get a ban, a copyright strike, or a pepperoni strike.
That's when
sounds delicious.
That's when you eat something on stream you weren't supposed to.
Yeah. It's when
Yeah,
you
like
do
a sausage.
It's when you do a mukbang.
It's more muck than bang.
So yeah, I'm gonna waddle
More right
over to
back
Kalu
than-
while he's on the ground, roll him over, strap his sword on him, and give him my shield. So when he wakes up, he'll have some armor.
Right. Here it is. The character.
Well, you have to get me off of him first.
No, I don't. I can just roll him over.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to get you off.
Yeah, you fucking
No one
sick little
does,
shit.
Aww.
Your cannon might.
Jenna, I miss you.
Right?
She's not watching. No one's watching.
You should name your cannon Jenny and start just Jenny.
It's time to do some running, Jenny. And his code for firing the cannon is 860-5309.
Yeah. So you're walking.
That's a deep cut.
So you make your way over to the unconscious orcish body that is Kalu Tark.
Making your way.
I almost said Akbar. I almost said
I'm not
that.
sorry for that.
You fucking bastard.
I mean, yes, I was unplanned.
And you shoot. So Arfel is basically casting a spell at that point.
50 points if you hit the kid.
For those of you who can't hear it, we've got loud neighbors.
Should we lock the door?
You've got a fucking firearm. We're fine.
A firearm in your firearm, and you've got 2 meat shields before they get to you. You've got time to pull out your gun.
I'm trying to spare you two.
You've got the spell spare the dying. You're fine.
Right. I don't hold up in court.
I'm a necromancer. We're fine. They're dead. Still walking.
I didn't get my life. I did.
You're not a necromancer. You have necromancy spells.
I'm not a necromancer. I'm just a late healer.
I didn't get my medical license revoked for nothing.
Yeah. Where'd you go to medical school? Medical what?
So what you're saying is you are a Dr. Evil?
I'm a doctor less evil.
Who?
I'm just some freaking sharks with laser beams on their heads.
Well, we have the laser beams.
Oh, I know.
We've got 2 of them.
Oh, and I can become a shark.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As long as I see one. So when you go to the ocean, I'll take the form of a shark, and I want you to put your force cannon on my head.
We could just totally mount one of these ballistas to your head. What the fuck is that? We're gonna give him a pull cord in your mouth, so when you want to shoot somebody, is that a ballista? Did that shark just shoot somebody? Anyway, unconscious thing.
Yep, you make your way over to the unconscious Kalu Tark.
Way to Kalu.
You see the dancing goblin, who may or may not be giving him the Asian foot massage by stepping on his back.
Oh, we got some nuts here.
So, Alvin, please describe what your goblin form looks like.
It looks like Danny DeVito, but with a big old hook nose and green.
A Jewish Danny.
You said it just right. I am not me.
So you mean like the World of Warcraft goblins?
Yeah. Except he
More
has
polygons.
Except he's doesn't have hair on top, but he has on the sides, and also he has a magnum dong.
Well, we know that you can only disguise self, not transform body.
It's an illusion, yeah. He can make
says
it
you
look like a
You
magnum
can be up to a
dong.
foot taller or shorter. Or
Yeah,
longer.
but not what you wear.
Or longer.
A foot taller or shorter. Sideways. So yeah, and Alvin, you now see Omen like you've seen him walk before. You've seen him run. You've never seen him waddle.
Oh, good! It's our third best healer.
Black sword.
He pulls out the big black gold trimmed sword.
And it's gonna be an intimidation march at this point. Just
Oh, you're intimidating him, huh?
all
Alright.
I'm just gonna make him think I'm after him.
You
Bad
can choose
news.
deception or intimidation.
Intimidation.
You're gonna
Deception.
Alright.
Intimidation.
3 + 7.
Make an insight check.
Well, that's a 13 plus whatever. So,
He's pulling your leg.
well, I'm going to counter deceive him You go, oh no, he's coming right for me. Take the shot. That's a 15 for the Eldritch Cannon to hit.
Which is way across the way and probably out of range.
It has 150 feet of range.
Your armor class, even without the shield, is like 16, so it just kind of like...
It's 19. No, I only lose 2 without the shield, so...
Well, yeah,
17.
Yeah, 17, yeah.
Still, you know, yeah.
The 15, the Eldritch Cannon goes like... It takes a shot. It explodes behind you, and the dust and the shock and the explosion silhouettes you're marching.
Ooh, you should roll to see if they hit one of the zombies.
They're not even behind
I was
me.
about to say, like,
I left them where they were.
Yeah, he didn't say anything about commanding them.
Are they? No. Those
talking
orcs
to
are
Cat.
dead
The
now,
one I
aren't
don't
they?
like, you
What?
are one of
Those
those.
orcs are dead now, aren't they?
Yeah, I res one before because he killed the one I was going to kill, so I resurrected it as my zombie.
There you go, that's sealed.
I mean, he will bite into it.
Yeah, he'll bite through it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Show off.
Swear to God, this monster tastes like Coca-Cola. I don't know what the fuck it is about this one.
So
I'm
yeah,
sorry?
I'm going to get to Kalu and I'm going to roll him over.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
I'm
but
going to
it's
do
not Coca-Cola.
the... Like he's dead, holding his sword. After strapping the sheath onto him.
Like the Numenorian kings.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
So he's got to strap the sheath back on, did that, and my shield is over his sword, so he's...
I go over to Solomon.
He's literally Orc Boromir.
Yeah, I'm laying him to rest.
I go over to Solomon and I pat him on the back and I go, I'm so sorry for your loss.
I'm not. He's not dead, he's fine.
Okay.
He's not dead.
Let me guess, picking pockets?
Well, I'm trying to find a healing potion. So that is a 21 to get a healing potion from him.
From who?
I have nothing on me.
I was
Oh,
about to say.
You destroyed it in the bag.
shit. Backup plan. I'm going to send my mage hand over to Roland and start looting his
I'm
corpse.
sorry. I'm more than 30 feet away.
Damn it.
It's almost like you can move.
I'm not a corpse.
He can move.
Cadaver, I'm sorry.
We can find out if he's a corpse. I can try and animate him.
I mean, I don't see any gas or fire around here, so.
Alright, he's defiling Kalu's body. I'm going to go over to Roland's corpse. Cadaver, sorry.
It's not like I was teabagging anybody anyway, so we're good.
And I'm just going to search Roland's possessions for a healing potion.
Come here.
Alright. Now, I believe Roland does have something.
Mr. Beakers.
Yeah.
Mr. Beakers. Hi. Hello. Where's that fuzzy? Here's that fuzzy boy. Here's that fuzzy. Yeah, you go kitty.
Let's see here, do I?
You want your brush? Huh? You want your brush? He's a Beakers. He's a beakies. He's a Beakers. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, we haven't used any of the healing potions that were given to us by
Degrees.
Degrisnak. So
I lost all mine.
I do have those.
Yeah, two of you lost your healing potions.
The same person lost our healing potions.
Hold on.
That was 14 of them.
Whose idea was it to attempt my murder at 2 separate points in the same session?
One was his idea.
Well, yeah, now I'm looting from his corpse, so that gets like cadaver. His body. His very living body.
Yeah, it's got like 3. I think what? How many did we take?
I believe I gave you
7 apiece.
Yeah, 7 apiece.
Okay. Yeah. So
Well, I'm going to take one of the potions,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to bring it back to Kalu and dump it down his throat.
Okay.
Wake his ass up.
Still disguised as a goblin.
Okay.
He's now armed. Not that it matters because he can fucking hit for what was it with his fist? 99?
No, that was his ring.
I know.
But yeah,
I know.
He got 2 natural 20s with bare fucking Little Mac boxing fists.
Joe,
So
man, what? Even if he hits your armor class, I'm pretty sure 99 would drop you.
Yeah, but it'll kill me.
Oh shit! Wait,
but
yeah.
you only got like 70 after?
Well, like, he's a
No,
rogue. He only gets
no.
a D8 for hit points, so his max is like what? At this point, it's like 47, something like
I'm
that.
at 50 now.
He's at 50.
So I guess I'm
You
not
won't
killed.
die. You'll be
You
1
will.
point away from death.
After this battle, yes. After sustaining any amount of damage, 99 is a kill.
Well, there is the point that he only has like 3 charges on the thing, and he blew all of them.
Oh no, it was beautiful.
Pretty
It was.
Oh, I know.
Not
Oh no, but it was great with that nat 20.
On any other
That
fucking.
that one strike more or less settled who would win the fight.
Yeah. So,
Because yeah,
what kind of healing potion is it?
I believe I gave you a bunch of basic healing potions and then 1 or 2 greater healing potions.
I probably took a basic one.
Yep.
So that's what? It's D4 plus something?
I think like 3d4.
Oh, the 3D.
Wow. Alright.
3d4 plus 4, isn't it?
Kalua Akbar,
Or-
please take 1, 2, 4, 8 points. This is what, 3d4? Or is it
Yeah.
4d4?
It's 3d4.
3d4 plus
I'm
4?
looking up the items.
That's fine. It's not going to be much.
That's right.
My burb was like, I missed my burb. Burb awake? I'm like, yes, burb awake, but burb very hungover.
So basic healing is
We call each other
2d4 plus
burb.
2.
It's a joke.
Oh,
You
take
want some blue?
4
I got some
points
yellow,
of
bitch.
healing, Kalu.
Yeah, only 4.
Or
4 healing
Yep.
points.
Because I rolled... My first 2 rolls were both 1s and then plus 2. So.
Dude, all of your dice hate you.
It's good for comedic effect, though.
One of
Doesn't
these
the potion
days.
itself have just an innate, you take this much?
A what?
That's what the plus 2 is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
You're
you can get up to
guaranteed
10 points. Your minimum is 4, you get
One of these days, Alvin is going to have a very serious character arc, and he's not going to know how to deal with it.
My dad was dead, maybe.
Yeah,
We thought.
potentially, yeah.
I still think you need to like roll up.
He's having a mild life crisis.
back
right
paladin.
Still unconscious.
Make
right
me
now,
play
right?
a awful character.
Yes, you are still
Yes.
unconscious, but you are not dying.
now. He wasn't dying in the first
you
place.
kidding?
I know.
Right.
Paladins can get pretty more trouble.
He kind of wake up.
There is evil. We must smite. Ah!
And he now is very well much so armed. I made sure of it.
So, while y'all are doing this, going back and forth and trying to heal your fallen comrades, succeeding, I'd like another perception check from the both of you.
Vision based?
Vision or audio, your choice.
Yeah, my choice. 14.
There's a 2.
Oh, damn.
I'm also about ready to just blow.
What's your mod?
It doesn't matter.
Omen is a little preoccupied with arming his brother and making him look all fancy and nice.
When he dies.
Right?
Well,
I know he's not dead. I'm just doing this so when he wakes up, it's funny.
You put in a couple copper pieces over his eyes, you know.
That's what the
making-
copper pieces.
No, I'm not putting any currency over his eyes because I know they'll disappear.
Yeah, that's true. Do you know who you're working with?
Although I am gonna run around the other dead orcs and try and salvage clothes and armor that will fit him to suit him up.
That will require a...
A 4?
Never mind. It was an investigation to see which ones were worth salvaging. You know which ones are worth fucking salvaging.
Well, I was gonna say there's what 8
There's
orcs around.
there's
Ten.
more than 8.
There's 10 here,
I know there's
and then there are the goblins, and then there are the ones
Goblins aren't
further
dead yet.
away.
Totally not just put gnomes or ankle snappers clothes on him as an insult. I'm gonna do it.
I will help with
You
that.
want to do it?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Does he have any armor, or is he just like straight?
Oh, he was. Yeah, he
He's
had
a loincloth, yeah.
He was rocking the loincloth. He had some boots on, and he had these some straps that crisscrossed against his chest, and some pauldrons and shit.
Well, that takes
Like
a
on
minute.
armor.
It takes a minute to put armor on, doesn't it? So.
I mean,
I've got time.
he's got
Yeah, I have to go all the way to Roland and back, so...
all of 30 seconds.
I'm playing dress up with a corpse. Nothing out of the ordinary for me, though. That's normal everyday life in Dryfell.
Okay. So,
I hope
is there a wet fell
so I can go?
Arfel decided to get a natural 20 on his perception roll.
Good,
Nice.
it made up for me not getting one.
And he stops mid-rotation of his staff, puts a hand to the ground, and he's just like, pick a body and move!
What did I get with my 14?
You will hear what he hears in a moment.
Okay.
/ visualize it. But he yells out, pick a body and move. Move to cover, go, go, go. So he picks up, he grabs your staff and uses his own staff and yours as a brace so that he can just grab under your arms and move you.
Well, time to just attempt the Kalu.
Me, who is still clinging to Kalu, dumping the potion, just
yeah, just fucking whip.
Oh shit, Arfel actually has a +2 in strength.
Wow.
I'd forgotten about that.
For someone with decaying muscle, he's pretty strong.
Yes, actually. He's not very quick about it because it's only a 12 total,
So it does
but he's
taste
able
like
to
chicken.
he's able to move you a little bit.
Can I have
Which one of you wants to move
No, good
Kalu, or do you want to move Kalu?
He's
20
moving,
work?
He's moving both of us.
Yeah.
Because I'm
You're
still
just gonna
latched.
straight up fire and carry him.
Yeah, just fucking up and over the shoulder. Both of them on the one shoulder.
I'm still latched to Kalu, healing him. So
With a 20 and my plus, I think 2 in strength.
Yeah, something.
I can carry him.
You fireman carry Kalu, and you rush past Arfel, and he's like,
Just to be
damn
body. Fucking him on the back. Woo!
I'm gonna finish dumping the potion on Kalu's sword. I'm gonna go over and help Arfel. Without my mage hand, so there's 3 of us lifting.
Oh man.
Oh god, that hurt my head.
So Arfel got himself a 17 plus plus 1 to stealth, so an 18 in stealth.
Ooh, am I stealthy too?
I'd recommend it.
Ooh, you mid-maxer. That's a nice stat.
Math
What?
is hard. 22.
Yeah.
That's a very nice stat. Ow.
Alright, so
Spicy
Omen,
chicken.
you passed Arfel in the direction that he was dragging Roland.
That's the one you wanted, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to roll a stealth check?
I'd like to try these. I do like Wendy's spicy chicken, so.
12.
12?
Pretty sure it's just their chicken seasoning,
So
and then their regular chicken mix.
the lot of you managed to get outside of the main ring, and you are actually able to find something of a it's a latrine to be. It hasn't been used yet.
It's been dug out, yeah.
It's been dug out, hasn't been used yet, but you're able to do that. And Arfel molds earth just so that you've got this layer of dirt over you, but it's literally just a blanket. It's not like a solid block or anything like that. And this is what you see at right as you enter. You are seeing the branches and the leaves probably from a heavy weight landing and running towards you guys.
Is there,
Ooh,
are there any pools of water that we can see rings in?
There's a goblin who just got finished in the not safe for Twitch dungeon, just having himself a cup of tea. Like the tea is completely stationary, but the pot belly.
Decanter of endless water being held perfectly upright and some splashing out.
And of course, you see a rune-crested and markinged T-Rex burst through the tree line, breaking the line of warring orcs and Unzaz the Mad riding atop it, looking around in Orcish, basically yelling out orders that you understand. Arfel does not understand one bit, and neither
I'm
does
the only
Alvin.
one conscious that understands it. Yes.
Oh no!
What'd she say?
If only you had.
She is more or less
I
demanding what is going on here. Who is responsible for this?
I'm gonna stay quiet because she's probably loud. It's like, oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like, where is
what's
it?
going on?
Right.
What's
For
she
once in
saying?
your life, just shut up and be a rogue.
That's not my style.
It will be when we're dead.
Arfel's like, I resemble that remark.
You are that remark.
Damn fleshies.
How close is this T-Rex to where our battlefield was?
Pretty much right on top of where your battlefield was.
I cast corpse explosion.
Just kidding.
Telepathically,
Arfel,
I instruct my cannon to take a pot shot.
Arfel looks over at you, Omen, and goes, smooth skins.
Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I need to sleep. Oh, this radioactive water is killing me from the inside.
Lightweight.
That's good. That's a good reference.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna cast Unrevify on you guys.
I shin stomp him and it just crumbles.
What the hell was that from?
Fallout Nuka Break.
Okay.
Ooh, free shit.
Right? So do you actually want to tell the Chad Eldritch Cannon to potshot this bitch?
Oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, free shot.
Make attack.
Nah, 15. It's for a 23.
A 23 will hit. So
Noise.
roll your damage.
Oh, I'm gonna knock her off her mount. Hell yeah! I didn't even think about that.
I've got zombies up there too.
You do.
That is 8 points of force damage, and she is knocked 5 feet
Okay.
off her mount.
I'm gonna have the zombies attempt to steal the T-Rex.
The mount is now free, so go for it.
Uh-huh.
I need to...
We are derailing this so hard.
You assume there were rails to begin with.
We're going off the rails and my roommate's gonna kill me.
Won't be that difficult. You're kind of sluggish with your with your brain all fucked up.
Yeah.
I think I could dump the mag before you could even get the gun bolt open.
It's under leather, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
T-Rex hijacking. T-Rex hijacking.
Got 3 zombies. What are you doing?
did I get
I
that?
know,
Just
this
have
T-Rex.
Just have the zombies like grapple her.
No, I'm gonna have them get the big mean green and ride off into the sunset with it.
Where the fuck did I put the...
Do you need to verbally give the instructions or no? Nice.
Roll an animal handling check for your zombie horde.
I get +5 in it, right? Or +3 or whatever it was.
So, the Chad Eldritch Cannon strikes her, deals the damage, and
I mean, is it a saving throw to be or not?
as far as I'm aware, it just...
It is knocked. The
just
target
hits.
on a hit is knocked back 5 feet.
Okay.
Now, I believe I did something... Where the fuck is... Here it is.
Jake, you're being weird.
No, I'm trying to figure out what these are supposed to be.
They're crackers.
Oh.
Spicy crackers? You guys have spicy crackers?
That you used to.
Is it a
All right.
top?
So, fun fact, apparently, even mounted combatant doesn't prevent you from being knocked off. That's weird.
Let's go.
Bye, Felicia!
She gets knocked off the mount, and I believe a T-Rex is at least 10 feet fucking tall.
Uh-huh.
Takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage on the way down.
Nice.
And she just yells out in anger and frustration, and she says something in... Do you speak Abyssal?
Oh shit.
I speak the opposite of that.
You recognize it as Abyssal, because clergyman, but you do not know what she said per se.
Oh, great. We got fucking demons running amok now.
The runic symbols on the T-Rex light up.
Oh, we've done it now. We really done it now.
Oh, you dumb plum goddamn dumb did it now, son.
And the T-Rex just decides to go on a rampage.
Yes.
And it
I'm
just
here for it. Chaotic stupid.
It is going to bulldoze in a direction. Hold on, I need to roll percentages for you guys.
Not our direction. Not our direction. Not our direction.
You got really, as a collective, you got really good stealth rolls. So the lower the better. But this thing would need to roll pretty fucking high to find you.
99.
That's a 0. Sorry, it's a 0-2 actually. So way of a critical success, I guess.
So it just decides to like go stomping in like and
It
through the
stomps
field
around.
of fighting orcs.
Yeah, it stomps around, and this thing, it's kind of leaving that cross between brimstone and necrotic damage as it steps. Yeah.
Good thing I still got one of my charges left for my max the fuck out zap.
So it's not going towards us, though? It's just going up.
I
flicked
Don't call attention to it.
Oh, I'm
It is-
not.
It
I'm
is
not.
literally running around, tearing up I described last week how there are like stumps around as opposed to like fully uprooted trees. This T-Rex is going around, tearing through the lines of orcs, and just ripping the stumps out of the ground, looking down and just like tossing it, just crashing into other of the pens, just completely breaking them down. This thing is... You get the feeling that it's almost bigger. Can't quite tell.
I lean over.
Does it have a large spine?
No.
No.
I lean over Roland.
Am I the only one that? Am I the only one? Okay.
Spinosaurus.
Thank you.
I lean over Roland, and knowing full well he's unconscious, I whisper in his ear, "That's how you do a T-Rex rampage." Boop. Boop him on the nose.
Oh, I wish he was awake for this. It would have been so much funnier.
Oh, that's a good idea. I go get a healing potion out of Roland's bag and shove it down his throat.
I don't think that's how this works.
Thank you for your healing potions, Roland. Ooh, let me
Our fellow's gonna comment, I'd like him to be awake too. We could get out of here a lot easier.
I guess you can't get a healing potion.
2.
2? Okay, that's better than the other roll.
It doesn't matter what you roll.
Well, you take...
I'm at max health already. I can't get any more.
Oh. Well, I just dumped one of your potions.
It's the thought that counts.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, he couldn't tell me. That'd be metagaming. Mark over potion.
That's
I
true.
got 5 left.
So as the three of you, Omen, Alvin, and Arfel, are hidden in the trenches.
Well, and Kalu's conscious now because I gave him the potion.
He's unconscious.
What?
He's been unconscious.
He's been unconscious this whole time.
Even though I healed him?
Yes.
Oh, it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm smart enough to put...
2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
I'm not.
And then on that note,
Woo! Epic wipe!
Star Wars
He
transition.
didn't
light.
reach all the way yet, right?
I know. Go fuck yourself.
Does this epic wipe involve Alvin, or can he use the restroom?
He can use the restroom.
Teacher, I need you to go to the bathroom.
Fine.
Getcha.
Well, not quite as graceful as a cat, but not bad.
So,
Holy shit. Did anyone else see that, or am I seeing things already?
What?
I could have swore there was a giant-ass spider.
Probably is.
That's reassuring.
Besides,
I
spiders
haven't-
don't have asses. Spiders have thoraxes.
No, this one does. I sewed an ass onto it. I had
welcome, ladies and boys and girls.
Take my 3-ass spider.
Yes.
Or my 4-assed monkey.
Right.
Take this sword.
Additional asses onto teenagers, onto the 4th graders.
Oh, Jesus. We clowned him. My bad. My bad.
Now, are you gonna lay down
I'm going to maybe lay down. I'm going to make things stop spinning.
Gotcha.
You probably want to eat a little, or you know what? Go get yourself a glass of water.
I've had water.
Yeah, I have too. In my years, more is always good, right?
Now, we move on to a familiar sight. More familiar to Kalu, but, y'all have been here before. This place is a quaint little village, filled with the orcish huts and what they consider houses. Not nearly as sophisticated as the cities or the villages of humans, but
Or
they do
gnomes.
what they do. Yeah, especially gnomes. My
Yeah.
gosh.
It would be interesting to drop a quick, gnome home.
Right?
Gnome home. Gnome home.
This place is, of course, a home to the young Kalu. A pond in the middle that connects to the Soul River that goes through the Dragon's Forest. Orc children run and beat the shit out of each other. The parents point and laugh and shout encouragement to them, while at the same time throwing jabs at the parents for not raising a strong enough son.
Or daughter.
No. Son.
Everyone gathers around for a harvest of watermelon and fried chicken.
Don't forget the okra.
Fried okra.
Jeez.
Purple drink.
They're the orcs chieftain, Cool Aid.
That's Kuel.
Yes. Because remember the
His
orc.
gang.
Yeah,
Every time his kid lands a good hit, he goes, "Oh yeah!"
so, because keep in mind the males are the fighters, the females are more the shamans, and so even as kids, their offspring reflect this.
That's sexist.
Oh, absolutely! Get on my fucking level, you pleb.
See, that sounds like a challenge.
You probably win.
I will get us banned from Twitch.
Oh, like it hasn't been tried already.
I don't think you can get banned if no one actually watches.
Oh, you can.
Oh yeah, it'll do speech recognition.
Oh,
Yeah.
So like if I were to say
So,
no.
yeah, so the main difference between what you are seeing now and what you saw before is essentially wearing the One Ring. The ethereal mist is being pulled by a wind that you cannot feel. And all of the spoken dialogue from the people in the village are distant, even when you're standing right next to them.
muffled almost.
Not necessarily muffled, just distant. And, Kala, where would you be located if you had the chance to just be back with your people at your home?
Following his parents around, doing whatever we're following his siblings around, doing whatever else is.
Did you have friends that you hung out with?
Really? Hung out is a relative term.
Granted.
The fuck out of everybody? Yes. I mean, hung out in like the bookish equivalent of a child fight club? Yes.
You're the all-seeing, all-dancing crap of the world.
You're not a special, unique snowflake.
Yeah. So, that's more or less where you see Kalu. And you know it's Kalu because even in this younger form, he's the only one that does not look like the fucking ring wraiths right now.
Okay.
Queen.
Okay. And Kalu, you see Roland as well. And you in that instant you kind of realize, oh, this is a dream state. Fantastic.
Given that disappointed glare of why did you screw this up? The screw you. Like I was having fun and you screwed this up.
Oh, sure, it's my fault now. Is there anything else unusual here?
I mean, there's a giant winter wolf standing next to you. Got some, paints on the fur. Just kind of looking around, more or less where you're looking.
Okay. Oh, a spirit guide. Nice.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Well, it's Miss Fang. I know that.
Yeah. You do see a couple of
I don't unpack it.
You do feel.
You
see,
what?
Huh?
I just rolled to see if Kalu would attack it. It's like, no, he doesn't.
Yeah. In any case, you do, and you can notice this now as well, Kalu. You do see a couple of shadowed figures. The other orcs of this location are essentially just semi-translucent orcs of various ages and professions for what professions they actually did in the Dragon's Forest back in olden times.
I mean, they would need a smith. They would need an armorer. They would need a...
No, they didn't work with metalworks. Not really.
There are probably some animal herders.
Yes. The point being that there are 3 shadowy figures, 2 significantly taller than the third, but the 3 of them are kind of in, well, a triangular pattern to the 2 of you. You got one who's
Like
kind of
they're
next
surrounding
to
us?
more or less, yeah. but
Okay.
Good distance away. One of which is actually standing on the water of the pond that's in the center of the quaint little village. One of them is close to it's close to Kalu's house. Or home, hut.
Are they like equidistant?
More or less, yeah.
Okay.
And the third one is kind of nearby where the graves were buried in the real world.
And are they
The ethereal orcs don't seem to pay them any mind. They just keep on passing by them, sometimes through them.
Do I recognize them?
No. They're very 3-dimensional, just shadowy blobs that have taken a humanoid shape.
And they recognize they're watching us.
Seem to be. Can't quite make out the face, so whether or not it's facing you or facing away from you, it's impossible to tell. You can guess that they are, considering their position.
Uh-huh. And the two are tall.
Mm-hmm.
And
Tall and just built.
Okay. And the third one is shorter and skinnier, but still. Would you say the third
More
one is
your height.
human size? Okay.
Yeah, more your height.
Okay. Okay. I think I know who these are. Oh. All right. So let's see here.
Pretty sure I've seen him, correct?
Oh yeah, you see him.
Does he recognize? Does he recognize them?
Say again, Kalu?
Pretty sure he has no clue who these people are.
Well, I don't know. Two of them you should recognize them if you. I think if they are who I think they are, you should definitely recognize them. I will go to the shorter one.
All right.
I will approach it. Does it react at all?
No,
No?
it does not.
Okay. Can I approach close enough to...
You judo chop the shoulder.
No. I'm looking to take the... So, is it cloaked?
No.
No?
It's... I say...
Okay.
I say closer to the ring wraiths more so in the context of, like... It is like a shadow on the ground...
Okay.
in 3 dimensions. But you've got some wisps falling off of them from every which way.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell the general shape of it.
Mm-hmm. I look for Kalu's sword.
Okay. Roll it.
Is that... Do I go perception or is this investigation?
That'd be perception.
18.
You don't see it anywhere.
Okay. Kalu, can you hear me?
Now beginning the campaign with no name, the musical. Kalu, can you hear me?
Pretty sure that's
Can he hear me?
Yes, he can hear you.
Okay.
What do you want? What is it?
Well, we're kind of in the middle of a fight right now, and yet we seem to be stuck in this dream realm. Is this the dream realm? Would I recognize this as the dream realm?
Probably. It's not dissimilar to your past experience with Arfel.
Okay. Okay.
It probably is, but it's just different enough where there's room for translation errors.
Okay. Well, which makes sense because it's mainly in the point of reference is through another person's mind. So every person has a different perspective on things. So they're gonna have All right. Okay, so I'm gonna. He's gonna. I have a clue about what the 3 figures are.
Blue's Clues?
I want to roll and can figure it out. So probably not actually. All right. So.
Well, y'all can feel free to talk amongst yourselves in character to try and figure out this mystery.
Yeah, you guys.
So
This is a dream. How do we get out of it?
Well,
You're the one that got us out of the dream last time.
Yep. Well, the way that I got out of the dream with Arfelt was by destroying the root of the evil in his mind. The talking, e.g. the talking skull. But the thing is, I don't see anything that looks particularly. Is there anything here that does not, besides these 3 shadows, that does not look normal to you? Is not how you remember it?
You can still look around. Let's see.
Go for it.
Perception? Would that be?
I think the shadows are.
Three.
If you're just going to be surveying the area, the answer is yes, perception. If you want to look more in depth as to individual huts or trees or people, stuff like that, that would be investigation.
And we want to see if anything out of the ordinary stands out.
All right.
What he remembered.
Yep. Perception's good too. And I'll give you a plus. I'll give you a +4 bonus to this one because it's your home.
It's an 18.
That'll do it.
Nice.
As far as being out of the ordinary, not really. I mean, a couple of things are different in the context of like, oh, that house wasn't actually there; it was over there. And pretty much as soon as you think about that, for example, those two locations would
Swap.
It's kind of more like that, where like as your brain slowly but surely reconnects the dots in your head as to what actually what looked like what back in the day, it corrects itself and it becomes a bit more defined, and the wispiness surrounding those items start to take the wisps shrink in size.
It takes on a little sharper definition.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
No, nothing really stands out.
See, I'm concerned that someone could hear what's going on in Omen's room right now.
I was about to say, is that him? Because that's fucking loud.
It might be.
It is picking it up. More as background, though.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine for now.
I'm gonna just knock on the wall so he turns it the fuck down.
Good luck with that.
I mean, I think he's still awake.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you should blast it that loud.
I mean, do you want to?
Well, you're the one closer to the wall. I didn't want to get up.
I'm good as is right now. I don't think it's going to cause an issue to the stream.
I'm okay.
It's going to cause an issue to his eardrums, but...
Is the background noise bothering you, Matt?
Hear any of it.
Alright, we're good.
Okay.
But yeah, things take on a sharper tone as you look around, survey the area, and you get to kind of iron out, okay, that house wasn't actually a mud green. It was actually a slime green. That's right. That kind of thing.
It's a big distinction.
Yeah,
It is. It is.
you'd
Less,
think it
it's,
would.
less, it's more yellow, less brown.
Mm-hmm. So, the more you survey it, the more you realize the shadow men have kind of stepped closer. Like take just like a step. They're just a step closer.
I'll focus back on that. Turn to look at them.
The one on the lake is fairly orc-sized. Got a little less definition on the, well, assuming that the thing is facing you, the right arm seems to be gone. The one that's not on the lake, but is, further along down the path, that one is also fairly orc-sized, bigger, leaner, maybe a little taller than the guy on the lake. And the one that was closest to the home, which is where Roland is right now, fairly human-sized.
Could I take a quick action?
Yeah.
I would like to see if I can find the center point that all three shadows are, focused on.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kalu.
Okay. It's like they move with him?
Kinda.
Okay.
Never to the point of passing through solid objects, but yeah, more or less.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna see if he figures it out yet.
I mean, if you're able to put two and two together,
Okay.
I don't think it would be that outlandish to say that Roland could too.
Yeah. All right. Because you're like, yeah. let's not wait till the roll of the dice to figure this one out. Hey, Kalu. The one that's missing an arm, doesn't he kind of remind you of oh, come on. Does he remind you of the one-armed orc that you had your revenge on by the river?
I'll take a closer look at him.
There isn't any more definition to the shadow itself, but you could see where he's coming from.
So I'm wondering.
Now that I'm looking at him, yeah, he does.
I'm wondering if these three shadows are the three. I'm wondering if these three shadows are the three people upon which you have collected some vengeance.
Possibly.
Ooh, is come on, who's the ankle biter?
Ankle biter.
you know,
Ankle crusher.
Doke.
Yeah, doesn't one of these look like Dork?
Yes. He's dork to dork.
Yeah.
Doke, the dork world.
Oh, and then does the third one look a little more human than orc?
Yeah.
Okay. Perhaps that one's perhaps that one's the soul of your sword?
Either that or the sword or the one that the sword was supposed to kill. Other one.
Yeah, but if no, he's
The shadow's taking another step forward.
okay. Besides that, are there any other changes?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
I mean, you're just kind of standing in front of the humanoid one. That one doesn't seem to be
Okay.
given much. It does seem to be looking towards that other shadow, though.
Which one?
The one with both arms.
Okay.
Like every once in a while, like it's a faintness. It's kind of like trying to notice when a perfectly spherical glass ball rotates. You only notice it moving when there are like imperfections turning.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, where like you just kind of catch it. You just kind of catch the head, kind of like turning
or seeing
and looking it back.
Or maybe like seeing a ill-defined mannequin kind of turn its head a little bit.
Kind of.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kalu asked them what they want.
All right. Well, roll a wisdom for me.
Wisdom?
Yep.
Holy shit, we're gonna
Just-
make him roll wisdom.
Just him or both?
Just him.
Okay.
He asked the question.
That's a 19.
Well,
Wait, did you roll an at 20?
Yes, with a -1. That's a 19.
So here's a question: If is a nat 20 is still a nat 20 if
Yes.
it gets a -1? Okay.
we keep on covering this question.
Okay, my apologies.
Like literally every time he rolls a nat 20 on wisdom, you ask that question.
It's a natural 19.
Oh man. You ask the question, and the orc-like shadow with both of its arms just kind of does this gurgling shriek, almost like a deranged yodel, almost, but gargly, and just starts and just starts scurrying really fast towards you. The one in the water does a very similar thing, less of a gurgle, and think a more Oh, this is a good example. Now, a good one. I think a more humanly possible variant of the broken siren effect from Silent Hill. Anyone here know what I'm talking about? There's a
Like that.
kind of a little less Dark Crystal, but yes.
Okay.
A little less Dark Crystal, but yes, more or less. It's a Silent Hill, one of the Silent Hill games, if not all of them. I don't remember. I haven't played.
Well, I haven't played the game, but I've seen the movie. And
Yeah,
so there's a siren that goes off when shit's about to get weird.
Yep, and that's more or less what this the one in the water does, and it doesn't necessarily it doesn't really scurry, but it does just lunge forward, and the humanoid one, like, just kind of. Are you looking at it, or are you looking more at Kalu at that time?
Probably looking at Kalu. Or the shadow that he was addressing, honestly.
It's a very strange sensation where, as it passes through you, the eye that it kind of passes through goes pitch black and then bright again as it passes through you. And this one is... Okay, I have to do this to throw shade at the Flash TV show. It totally does this, you guys. Because this is how you run.
Sweet dance moves, bro.
That's how you run, people. You fucking throw your hands in a karate motion, just completely like this, right in front of your fucking face.
Well, that's how you run at the speed of light. Suspend your disbelief.
But no, it's a far more. I could hear that.
It was a good crack, yeah.
It's a very military run, just with a fucking purpose, just dashing right at you. You guys have got about one action to react to this. How do you reply?
How far away? How far away from Kalu am I?
About 30 feet.
30 feet?
Mm-hmm. Which means the shadows are, at minimum, 25 feet away from him.
Right.
Sorry, at maximum 25 feet away from him.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast Call Woodland Creatures, and I'm gonna call up a horde of velociraptors and order them to guard Kalu.
Okay. Now, when you say call woodland creatures,
I'm talking casting the spell.
The spell doesn't actually summon the woodland creatures of the area. It summons Fae, right?
It summons Fae spirits that assume the form of creatures.
Okay, because that's a distinction that might be important. But just for my own sake, call was
conjure. It's conjure. It's
conjure.
Conjure woodland animals.
Conjure. Gotcha. Conjure woodland animals?
Conjure woodland animals.
Okay.
Or maybe just conjure animals. I think it's
Conjure woodland beings?
No, it's conjure animals.
Okay.
Yep, conjure animals.
Okay. Okay. First, make a wisdom roll.
So, okay. Just add the wisdom modifier?
Yep.
21.
All right. Kalu, I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Alright.
Was that an 18 or 17?
15.
Oh, 15.
1-5.
Ooh. Okay. So, what ends up happening is that Roland, you summon forth how many woodland creatures do you summon?
Well, it's their velociraptors are 1/4, so I can summon 8.
You summon 8 of those fucking raptors.
Uh-huh.
And the spaces that you summon them in, for lack of a better term, you would describe where they come out of as being tears in a tapestry.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And you hear an ear-shattering shriek from Kalu.
Okay.
As Kalu, you grip your head in utter pain. This is the greatest migraine you've ever felt in your fucking life. What did you want to do about the charging shadows? You said you wanted to hit him, right?
I was gonna try to.
You're gonna have to make me a wisdom roll with disadvantage.
Right, that is... Only a 14.
Damn. All
No,
right.
13.
So, you neighbors, you go to swing at one of them, and you kind of like overextend a little bit, and right as the big guy is about to land on you, the one-armed shadow and the human shadow just tackle the big guy onto the ground. And it's this swirling mass of humanoid, shadowy, misted figures just trying to gain an upper hand on the fucking ground. And this gurgled, yodeling shriek keeps on just at you. Meanwhile, this migraine is still just right in your skull. I'll deal with that later. And, yeah. Upon your backeth appeareth a swordeth.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. As well as a shield, for some reason. Don't know why. There's just a shield there.
I'm gonna...
Well, your sword is a two-hander, right?
Reach for the sword and shield.
Alright. You pick up your Pokemon's sword and shield.
Isn't there a third one that's going to come out, Pokemon Gun?
I always end up making trilogies.
Say again, Matt?
I feel like I should stab at the person.
Alright.
Which one?
Well, there are the 2 and the 1. There are the 3 shadows on the ground ahead of you, whom have not hurt you, by the way. And then there's the druid who ruined your dream, and may or may not be directly responsible for the migraine in your head. So I'm not pushing you towards anything.
Uh-huh.
No, he is. I'm not pushing you towards anything, but snipe the druid now.
Do you?
So, any hoot and a holler. You just got the sword and shield, Roland, what are you doing with your 8 raptors?
I will have them attack
And
the
your-
one shadow.
The one shadow, huh?
The one that was... so... It's fairly obvious that the 2 shadows are defending him. So... So yeah, the 8 raptors are going to attack the one shadow that was attacking him.
Okay. Mist Fang just kind of stands there.
Okay.
And the raptors charge in at these shadows. And every step that these raptors take, there's this weird tearing effect that happens on the ground and in the air as they move.
Okay.
Carl, when are you going to make another intelligence saving throw?
Alright. Natural 1.
So immediately you drop the sword and shield onto the ground. You clutch your head in utter pain, and you are now kneeling on the ground in a very manly way. In a very masculine way.
Isn't he like 6 years old?
In a very half-orc way, you manly kneel on the ground, shrieking in utter agony. As your brain feels like it is currently being clawed at.
Alright, so now shrieking, I'm now manly man shrieking on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you continue your assault, Red Leader?
No, I'm going to see his. I'm going to see Kalu's reaction, and I'm going to dismiss the raptors.
All right. The Fey raptors just stop, and in a very misty way, just get yanked back through this hole in the tapestry where they came from.
Mm-hmm.
The holes are still there.
And then I guess as a bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word on Kalu.
All right. What do you say to heal him? Sorry.
What's the deal with airline food?
What is the deal with Dreamscape food?
Let's see here.
The pain in your head is no longer striking. It's more along the lines of
Throbbing?
You ever have one of those instances where it's not necessarily a torn muscle per se,
But
but
strain?
it's more like the skin right on top of it. Like the skin right on top of it has been bruised or something like that. But it's covering your skull. Well, beneath your skull, I should say. It's no longer, it's no longer striking.
he'll
It's
say-
bludgeoning.
He'll say relief for the healing word.
Relief.
Yeah. And that's 7 points of healing.
All right. Doesn't really help all that much. You feel slightly comforted. Not necessarily better.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, the shadows in front of you have now kind of like got the big guy by his arms and are just like slow, like trying to yank him away from you.
Hey, be glad I didn't cast Firewall. That was honestly my first inclination.
So I should be thanking you for.
That's meta. That's meta, by the way. That wasn't. That was not in character. Yes, you should be thanking me for not burning your nerves away.
You feel your brain is less hairy as the hair has been singed off. You all of a sudden know the square root of pi to the 12th digit. And nothing else.
Why do I have this innate sense of
3.14159268731.
I don't math?
What is
What?
What is this? What is this? What is this number? Wait, what are numbers?
I can figure out circumference and nothing else.
You can speak and write in mathematics, but you have forgotten Common, Orcish, and every other language known to sentient creatures. The disturbing thing is that you can now talk to bees through this same method. And Morse code? That's like sign language to you.
I don't know. It sounds like
You can still communicate in binary.
Yeah.
sounds like circular reasoning to me.
So, indubitably.
Oh, Nick Kalu's related to Judd Saki. We'll circle back.
Circle back.
So, the two of you are in this subconscious state. I would like the both of you to roll perceptions real quick.
8.
Okay.
Hey, why don't you? Okay, it's a 9.
Alright. You do not happen to notice anything out of the blue. Well, other than, you know, the distinct desire to murder you in the body language of that third shadow.
Can I send Mistfang in to help the other two shadows?
I mean, the moment you think about doing that, Mistfang just starts, you know, at your pace, just moving towards the shadow.
Okay.
Who's a good boy? Girl? Shouldn't assume.
Boy.
Shouldn't assume.
Oh, he's male.
Have you?
And
asked?
he's not confused
Okay.
about what he is either.
Alright, as this this beast reaches the shadow, how do you want to help out the two?
I'd like to have Mistfang attack the one that the other two are trying to restrain.
Alright. You attack the third shadow, the teeth sinking in, and there's this it's in pained gargling noise that that just calls out through the ether.
I can hear it.
I know. And Kalu, you notice there's this there's some marking appearing on your sword now. Almost like scratch marks. Just right up that blade. Scratch marks.
Are you going to help here, Kalu?
Yes, I'll attack the restrained shadow.
How do you attack it?
Bash its head in with my sword.
You
Swing
pick up.
it, or I try to decapitate it with my sword.
You pick up thine blade and swingeth like an executioner. And it just kind of whoosh. The shadows sort of disperse a little bit, and they return to their initial starting points in a triangular fashion surrounding you. About a good 40 feet out.
Further out than before, or where they were originally?
More or less the exact same.
Okay.
Yeah, more or less the exact same position. And you hear a voice in the distance. And the big guy cleans the schmiddle shadow cleaning too! Good God Almighty!
Ah, there it is.
Oop, there it is.
This episode of Spirit Chuckers Be Damned brought to you by Rage Shadow Warriors! Tune in next week to see the reigning champion Kalu Tarkbar take on more shadows because that's all we can afford. But you can support me on Patreon.
Can I tell which direction the voice is coming from?
You turn around and you see this guy's eyes and mouth looking through the holes in the tapestry you made. Just kind of looking inward.
Ah.
There's the eye kind of moves to the side and he sees a hand. Hello. Long time no see.
I assume I recognize this person?
Oh, absolutely. It's Harold.
It's Harold?
It's Harold. And you see and hear this too, Kalu.
Yeah.
Listen, I know we just met, but I feel like we're brothers. I feel like blood brothers. So I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell you now. Hold up. I know a guy who can hook you up with some real time. Like, have you heard of wrestling? It's like a Federation 4 wrestling, and he can hook you up. You just
Still stab him in the face.
Oh, you're trying to stab him in the face? Okay.
I wasn't too happy with him last time.
So, to do so, you'll need to pass Roland. Do you allow him to do this?
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and go, hey, hold off for a moment.
Yeah, hold on a moment.
We'll start counting. Mississippi.
No. It's Dragon's Forest. 1 Dragon's Forest, 2 Dragon's Forest, 3 Dragon's Forest.
I can make 3 Dragon's Forests if you like.
And Dragon's Forest. And Dragon's Forest.
Ah! He's counting down.
Yeah, you don't stab the manager. You stab the lawyers.
I'm not a real lawyer.
Soldiers pretend kill you.
Remember, I can't be the honeypot. I'm the fake lawyer.
Oh, man. I think that particular session might, like, you couldn't be the honeypot, you were the fake lawyer. My character was all like, I can't be the honeypot because I'm shit with people. Because my character had a 5 in charisma.
That was good. That was a Star Wars session.
Yeah, I
where
figured.
Bob Knobley, attorney at law, was born.
Have you been accused of a crime? Allegedly?
I can help you out with that. Allegedly.
But yeah, listen to the horseman. Horse elf? Horse. The HHE. Listen to the HHE here. The he
I like that. Listen to the key here. Don't stab the lawyer. Don't stab me.
What do you want this time?
Have you heard of tea?
The letter or the drink?
There's a letter?
Well, only if you write it.
I want to know what that is.
So imagine one long line going up and down.
Okay.
Another line going side to side.
Okay.
Not quite halfway, but a little bit higher.
Okay.
That's it.
Tea.
Yes. I know they didn't have writing when you were around, but it's kind of a newer invention. He's crossing his eyes for those of you who can't tell.
Oh. The word is mine. So hey, you know, you've done something for me. I want to do something for you.
What have we done for you?
You have shown me the word of tea.
It's a letter T, but not a word.
You don't.
Do you know the way?
Silly mortals. You don't write letters like... You write letters. You put words in the letters. The word T is put in the letter. And then you send it. See, you should come over. I'll teach you how it's done. Come on. Come over here.
And the eye and the face kind of like moves away, and the hand just kind of...
Come here. Come on. I'll show you how it goes. Come here. Join me in my humble abode. Join me in my humble abode.
No.
Oh, come on.
Go. Let's leave. Kalu, let's leave.
Speaking as your manager, I recommend not leaving. This guy, he's just associating with you because of your money-making potential. He's a damn groupie.
If I heard that right, it's either wake up or stab him again.
Stab him again.
Was it stab him again?
Yeah.
Okay, he goes to try and stab him again. Do you try to stop him?
Nope.
Okay. How exactly do you want to stab through this tear in the tapestry of your mind?
I don't know, because he's not all that bright, so just kind of stab.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Natural 20. Or wait, no, yeah, natural 20.
Right before you striketh down through the tear in the tapestry, you have to move your foot a little bit to get a good angle. And as your foot kind of lands on that bit of folded tapestry, you feel that kind of like how your foot falls asleep, but right on like a line of your brain, and you just stop like.
Nice sound effect.
You gingerly lower the sword just so that it's right on the horizon of that gap. And as the tip kind of reaches it, there's that foot tingling sensation in your brain, and you're like, maybe not.
See? I told you not to stab me. Never stab your manager. It's a horrible idea.
In this instance, he's right. I think you should probably not try that again.
Oh, don't listen. You know what? Don't listen to him. Everything he says, you should do the opposite of. Just for that.
Kalu, not try to stab him again. Just glare at him a lot.
Yeah. I see that you're upset. But here's it. I am going to do you a favor. I'm going to do you a great, great favor. Next time we meet, maybe you'll remember that. You might remember that next time. But seriously, look into that Wrestling Federation thing. It's gonna be big. And the tapestry starts to stitch itself back together. And the 8, you said? 8 Velociraptors?
Well, they're gone.
He just messed up.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, 8.
you did summon 8, yeah. The 8 entry points that the Velociraptors used are now patched up.
Well, this is a little bit different than what it was with Arfil, but his was a bit of a different situation than yours.
So?
As he contemplates that question, you feel a warmth trickling inside your gut, Kalu.
Gay.
A little salty. but strangely enough, tastes of pineapple too.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Okay, who ate pineapple?
It was pineapple kush that they made the potion out of.
Yeah. Look, it's the snake kush. This is the fucking dragon's forest. How good is the stuff gonna be here? Back streets, back. All right.
That's some good shit.
Right. You feel your body getting well. Up until this point in time, it has felt more or less like a lucid dream. You kind of feel the weight of gravity on you now as you realize that you could wake up at any moment now.
So I saw you kill these two, and I pointed to the two orc-looking shadows. Who's that one? And I pointed to the slightly more mannish-looking shadow.
If he remembers his name.
You should.
I'm just trying to remember. Oh yeah, that's his name, Leon.
Ding, ding, ding.
Leon Greyjoy. Wait.
He has his testicles. Thank you very much.
I
Or I should say that he died with his
Actually-
testicles intact.
think what they did is I think they left him his testicles, but just took off his penis. I think.
I don't know which is worse.
I honestly think that would be worse because then you have the urge but no way to relieve it.
I mean, I wouldn't know. Mine are fully functional. Any hoot and a holler. Yeah. The moment you make that distinction, you're able to tell that there's this ever so often the black wispy mists kind of like, well, they flicker in such a way that you can kind of see this gold streak, kind of like trim work. And for those of you playing the home game, those are the same color schemes of Kalu's Sword of Sworn Vengeance, black and gold.
Is he the spirit? Is he the vengeance spirit inside your sword?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he's now become.
Okay.
He only talks to me occasionally.
How many more?
Told me to kill you guys once.
You what?
He did tell me to kill you guys once.
Ah,
Or was that the Herald?
probably the Herald. Well, was it before or after you placated him and because I remember on the bridge, the sword changed that day.
Its heart grew 3 sizes.
Right around then.
Okay. How many more people on your list of vengeance?
Yeah. 3?
3 more? Okay.
That one. Yeah, 3. He's just counting on his fingers.
Uh-huh.
At this point, I'm pretty sure at this point he's got all 10 fingers up. He's just that one, that 3.
Let's see here. 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, right. He doesn't count fingers, he counts hands.
What, do you feel called out or something?
What?
I don't have enough letters for yes.
I think this will probably suffice.
Yeah, right.
I only need 1 letter for yes.
Right.
I don't need to know sign language.
Hold
I
on.
need the 1.
Yes, that is 1 letter.
Well, just in case you're curious, the immediate fight that you were having was 1. We did manage to down the rest of the orcs after you went down. You are now. You're safe. Well, I should say, you're not in any immediate risk of death. But I don't know. The battle's still going on, so maybe we should get back, huh?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
All right. Can we wake up?
Do you want to wake up?
Yeah. Would you? How about you, Kalu? You want to wake up?
Yeah, I kind of want to wake up and
Okay.
wake up now. I
Alright.
don't trust you guys. I don't trust the gnome.
Yeah, I don't either.
Don't trust a gnome. Never trust a gnome.
Well, who wants to wake up first?
I'll wake up first because I'm obviously an invader in this dream. So.
I'm glad you paid attention.
That makes one of us. I was there. There was like a dinosaur or something, yeah.
Yeah. Mistfang and yourself just kind of mirage fade away out from existence. And the last thing Kalu sees/hears in this subconscious state is that of a young orc just passionately kicking the shit out of his brother because he wouldn't give him back Owlbear plushie. Meanwhile, the mother's like sewing a second one, going, whoever loses gets this one. The two of you wake up to Alvin and the Expendables. Alvin Linghall and the Expendables.
No, Alvin Lingenhall is the expendable.
See, I like his better. Pretty sure you're the only one I haven't saved
Pretty
from
sure
dying
that
yet.
Alvin
So.
is still in his goblin form, right?
Oh yeah, I'm still a goblin.
Hey, you're welcome.
Yep. So you see you see Goblin Lingleholm,
Oh yeah, I'm still very much dressed like myself.
Arfel, and this cardboard cutout with a sign in the front. The pose is kind of like this, and the sign that it's holding reads, "Drunk AF right now. BRB SYS XXOO."
Save yourself.
Oh, see you soon. Does Roland understand NetSpeak?
I don't think he understands the cardboard cutout.
Roll for elite hacker skills.
That's intelligence, right?
You'd think
Maybe.
it's actually charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Because you have to keep in mind, the first version of that game, it was intelligence, but then a certain demographic of people who had a political agenda took it and made it all about this, and now it's a shit show.
Yeah.
So we're harping on the Jews again, right? Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Yes,
Okay.
we are on the same ash-covered page.
See, but that's not.
Well, hey, at least we have the shoe pile this time.
Is that actually was that actually something that went down back then?
Allegedly.
A pile of shoes?
In the Holocaust Memorial Museum in D.C., they have a pile of shoes.
Oh.
A massive pile of shoes that's like 10, 15 feet tall.
So what they did, allegedly, was they would strip people down, put all the clothes in the pile, the pile for shoes, socks, whatever, and they'd shave them, and they had all their hair in bags in a pile.
Uh-huh.
And then they were sent to, allegedly.
Damn. Like, my question is, why bother with the shaving? That's my question.
Reuse the hair. Also, the smell of burnt hair is not pleasant.
I imagine the smell of burning bodies isn't pleasant either.
I don't know. Do you like barbecue? I mean, I hate to.
It's sad, but you're probably right.
Yeah, that's probably what it smells like.
Mm-hmm.
They say human meat's the best meat you'll ever taste.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a Wendigo.
The
2 more years.
the only human I ever tasted slightly vinegary.
Mm-hmm. The humans.
Is that
The
dick
humans.
sucking joke? I'm lost.
Other gender.
Yeah.
You see the ones
That's not healthy if it's vinegary. That's
Well, what if it tastes like
Slightly.
chicken ramen?
Tastes like-
If it tastes like chicken flavored ramen. We're talking to our designated doctor here.
Actually, if it's fishy, it's not good.
most secretions are not good. You kind of want it to just taste like you're licking skin.
Wow.
All right then, since you're a doctor and all, gynecologist.
Mycologist, you're very close.
Hey, how's a nearsighted gynecologist like a puppy
Wet nose.
with a wet noses? Yep. How's a gynecologist like a pizza delivery guy?
He can smell it, but he can't eat it.
Yep.
So the four of you, technically,
Arfelt.
Technically.
You're covered in dirt, a light amount of dirt. You can tell from your experience with this that it's like this is a cover.
Uh huh.
And the goblin Alvin, and I'm just going to assume that you'll be totally okay with this.
Globlin, yes.
Yeah, the goblin turns to the two of you and goes, "Hey, you're finally awake."
You and that horse thief over there. I absolutely point to Kalu when I say horse thief.
So, can I roll perception to see if I recognize who it is?
I mean, you're right next to the guy, and he smells exactly like Alvin.
You rolled for it before you went unconscious last session, and you
did,
you
yeah.
knew it was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to roll for to make sure I can.
Yep. I believe that is an insight check.
I just got the shit kicked out of me, and then I just woke up and there's a goblin that's telling me I'm awake now.
You only have 8 health points. You better watch yourself.
Let's see if that's gonna be what perception. Yeah.
And there is a ringing in your ears, Kalu. Like a flashbang went off.
I did just speak Valnurin, though, which you know goblins generally don't.
Well, in the Dragon's Forest, they generally don't.
Yeah.
But he just had his freaking bell rung. He might not be.
That's a 14.
Your saving throw for disguise self was what?
I think it's 13.
Yep. You're able to see that slight shimmer of a shit-eating mutton chops gnome. Goblin.
Gnoblin?
Hobgoblin.
Okay, I don't. Okay, someone made a motion. I don't remember if it was. I don't remember if it was me. It was the Green Goblin. I saw a meme. On YouTube, and it was fucking hilarious. The two pictures. The first one was of a busty anime girl, because of course it is, and the tagline was, "If you lose, I'm taking your virginity." And the second panel was the Green Goblin going, "I surrender!" I found that funny. Because Willem Dafoe played the Green Goblin so fucking well.
Willem Dafoe plays, like,
Everything
the
really
dual
well.
well, the characters with, like, dual personalities. Okay. If he was a little bit younger, I would honestly, like, seriously suggest him to play the Joker, because...
Did you see that video?
Oh, Willem Dafoe playing the Joker?
Yeah.
No.
Look it up.
Oh.
I don't know. Joaquin Phoenix is pretty fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Different type of Joker, but yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely.
How about another joke, Murray?
Okay. So, after being Skyrimmed awake, the two of you can now notice the rampaging T-Rex with glowing runes on it. And do either one of you speak Abyssal?
Nope.
Well, you hear some of the most demonic fucking language you've ever done heard being yelled out by this tall, admittedly busty, orc woman. And, the strangest part about it, to you, no disembodied floating skulls.
For anyone, huh?
Not on her, no.
Oh.
Like, those two still have the disembodied floating skulls.
Yeah.
But I remember you saying that there was sounds like the Herald's handiwork in regards to one day she just went mad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
I
just
turned
clarifying.
to Roland and you go, "Wow, you speak Abyssal, right? You're hearing this too, huh?"
I don't speak that.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Because what she's saying is she's looking for a skinny little elf boy to take care of her while she's in heat. You should go out there and...
I was going to say, jokingly, I'd pick up the gnome and chuck him out there. Here!
Don't, and I'm
not an elf!
I'm gonna put my hand on Kalu's arm. I'm gonna say, do not do anything to attract the attention of the rampaging Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I need to mention something else.
Has it been 6 seconds yet?
It technically has. I
It's
need
been
to
like
make
a
one
minute.
thing make one thing abundantly clear as well. There is a cardboard cutout, disembodied floating skull that's attached to the cardboard cutout of Omen with that like really thin
cardboard cutout of who?
of the disembodied floating skull.
Yeah,
no,
I know, but
yeah, it's that thin.
You got it.
It's that thin attachment that's like. It's like those Halloween skeletons that are 2-dimensional, but they're just like riveted in place to move like this.
Yeah.
But it's riveted to his shoulder, and it's like.
So can I just go? And can I just grab the staff and twist it off?
Do you want to?
No. What I want to do is how much time has passed since we went into hiding?
Since you went into hiding, about 12 seconds.
Okay, well, my Eldritch Cannon's going to keep shooting at this lady.
Well, after the first time, she turns her staff to it, and,
Can she even see it, though?
Yes.
It's a tiny thing.
Yes.
Okay, what does she do?
Have you ever seen a shriveled up Chad?
A shriveled up what?
Chad.
Like the fish?
Chad?
Well, the Eldritch Cannon's name is Chad, so...
Like the nation? Like the desert nation?
Well, she basically just...
And how much damage does that do? Roll for the attack.
It hit.
What was the hit?
Is there a saving throw?
There's no saving throw. I need to double check the spell.
The cannon has an AC.
Yeah, trust me. No. Did you not notice how I was rolling dice during the dream sequence?
Oh. What was the hit?
Dirty 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, man.
Does Roland recognize the spell?
I mean, the spell was cast before you woke up.
Uncanny dodge. No, I can't.
You
say that's not... Artificer doesn't have that.
Alright.
Yeah, my robe does.
Does it transfer the cannon though?
No. I mean, I knocked her off. That's a pretty good shot.
It was.
Wow. I mean, at her level, she probably has like either a +8 or +9.
I was going to use a different spell, but I like this one instead. Banishment.
And how much damage does that do?
Oh, it's just banished to an alternate dimension.
It comes back after a minute, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Of course, the connection to you has been severed because it doesn't last, cross planes, so.
Yeah. But once it's back.
You can make it a new one if you want to.
After a long rest.
Yeah. But yes, she is also she has gone into the not safe for Twitch pen with the happy-go-lucky goblins and the not so happy-go-lucky non-goblins, and she is currently smacking all of them over the head with her staff as she walks by and barking orders in Goblin to get out there and search for them.
I've got such a
You limp-dicked chodes.
Nice. So one of the other forms my cannon can take is a flamethrower that is a 15-foot cone of flame. I just want to strap that to one of your velociraptors.
Okay, people, I have one request, and that is to have velociraptors with freaking flamethrowers attached to their heads. Now, evidently here, my one cycloptic colleague here informs me that can be done. But tell me, how long do we have?
12 hours.
You just summon the velociraptors, and you have to wait like 2 rounds to safely fasten this fucking helmet onto their heads.
Well, 2 rounds and a long rest.
Yeah.
Because I can't build another cannon. I'm also out of spell slots. Fuck me, right?
I mean, there is a big titty orc lady over there.
Yeah, she's only hot for hot elves. I've already conveyed that information.
I mean, do you want to make a D10 roll on her? Are you the type to be squished by Big Mama?
Yeah, well,
Step on me.
So, she's
Nah.
Okay.
Dude, that was a D4.
What?
You rolled a D4, not a D10.
No, that was a D10, right?
Yeah, that's a D10. That's a 2.
Oh, okay. What do you roll?
A 2.
not that attractive to him.
Now
She is going to
he
make.
prefers the fairies.
I'm into being
Tiny
dominated but not murdered.
I had to make a perception check.
Oh, fuck.
Take a while to guess what happened.
That 20.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Actually, my stealth is better than 20, so...
You rolled a 22 on your stealth.
Yep.
She's a spell
higher
slinger.
than a 20.
She's a spell slinger.
Yeah.
Take a wild guess what her higher stats would be.
Charisma.
Wisdom.
Intelligence. Dexterity. I've got two other guesses.
So, she calls out in Abyssal as she looks in your direction. If Arfeld had functioning bowels, he would have shat himself. In a slight joking manner, he kind of goes, "Don't worry, guys. Just play dead. It works for me all the time." We're boned.
I'm gonna die.
Alright, well, I'm gonna latch on to Roland's leg and act like I'm attacking him.
Arfeld just kind of goes like, "Might be a good idea."
I guess that's. I guess it's our. I guess that's our cue to take the. Take the better part of valor, right?
I mean, she as you.
How
think
far away
this-
is she?
She's about 30 feet out.
That close?
Yeah.
I thought we were in the forest and she was like.
Well, it's more along
We
the
only
lines
had like
of
2 rounds to move. And we were hauling corpses.
hauling corpses, only a
Sorry,
few rounds to move,
cadavers.
and the fact that she's also been walking around in this as the T-Rex is doing that stuff.
It's chill. I still look like a goblin. They're not going to hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like she's moving towards you, per se, because she's still inside that not safe for Twitch dungeon of cage. But she does angle her staff towards the lot of you in the not yet used latrine, and in Orcish says, "Surrender or burn." Arfel's all like,
Alright, I don't understand, but do I see that she's pointing at us?
"You do, yes."
Alright. I'm going to run towards her.
Hold on. Arfelt, shall we get out of here?
Granted, he only has like 8 health and is gonna beat the fuck up.
Oh yeah?
Knows who this is and doesn't like her.
Do you actually yell out, "Fuck you, bitch"?
Let's see, what would you do?
Does anyone else want to leave?
Arfel just kind of like, from his corpse vision going, goes,
Okay. I B-shape into a giant eagle.
Nice.
a moth flutters in front of the screen to indicate the eagles have come.
There are no female eagles around here. I have no reason to come.
I'm sorry. The genitals of the eagles have affected the outcome of that? I really feel like you're missing the important part, which is the human that you need. Oh, but in your beast form, you mean? Okay. I thought you, Carl, were talking... There was an ambiguity, okay?
I don't know. I mean, come on. I turned into a giant eagle, and the eagles have come. Well, not.
To be clear, the ambiguity of your statement.
Okay, does Arfelt turn to a bird as well?
He does.
Okay.
He turns into a pterodactyl.
All right, and I'm gonna squawk at you.
I shout something in Goblin.
You don't know anything in Goblin.
I do know one phrase that I got from the Grisniak.
That's true.
Okay, if you don't want to be rescued, that's
Are you actually running towards Unzaz as a goblin?
Well, we kind of have an escape plan now, so I don't know if I need to. My plan was to get out of range of whatever fire was coming their way by pretending to be a friendly to her.
Okay.
But I think I'll hitch a ride with the pterodactyl.
All right.
I'm going to hitch a ride with the eagle, and then...
and we'll leave Solomon to
we'll
die.
Put the bitch as we fly away.
Since he's a cardboard cutout, he weighs about 8 ounces, so I'm pretty sure that one of you could probably grab him on the way.
A strong
the problem
gust
is
of wind pushes him away.
Well, the problem is a cardboard cutout takes up about 5 item slots in your inventory, and you have to manage that with the orc size, which also takes up 7. So you need to angle them just right.
I take out my woodcarver's tools, and I break the cardboard cutout down.
You suddenly hear in the background Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies.
Right, that's Hall and Mountain King.
Right.
Dance the... I like one better.
Well, you know what that was a reference to, right?
Where the sawdust is on the...
Tetris. The background music for Tetris is Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies.
Dun 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 dun. That? Dun 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 dun.
Well, that's one of them. I think there's, that's one of the.
That's the main theme.
One of the songs.
So, as you do this, make an Arcana check.
With disadvantage.
Nah, hey.
15.
Not on my sandwich. Not on my sandwich box.
Straight roll.
15.
She casts a spell.
Counter
Vanishes.
spell. I don't have any slots yet.
Vanishes, and you realize she just cast Dimension Door. And you feel a weight on your back now.
Is it her?
Oh, it's her.
Stab!
You're on the wrong one.
I was about to say.
Oh shit.
You went to the
Wait, has he taken off yet?
He is trying.
Who?
Arfel.
Okay.
He is trying, and you kind of get the feeling you know why. As every time he goes to move his arms down, the giant hole in the pterodactyl's chest is like bending forward.
Ooh.
I rolled a 2. He can't take off.
Can I just reach around and just like stick my arm in there to seal it up?
I mean, if you want to have your arm munched on by ribcage.
Don't you have mending?
No, I don't, but that's funny.
Well, but
I'll fix a ribcage.
well, I mean, he's undead. Wouldn't it work? You'd think.
Oh, that's true.
Like I said, there are certain spells that will remedy parts of his condition. I'm just not going to mention them.
Okay, let's see what I have for cantrips, because I'm out of spell slots. Mage Hand and Spare the Dying. Ooh, could I use a Mage Hand to hold it open?
I mean, if you want to try, you can.
How much, like, crush strength does the Mage Hand have?
5 points of force.
Maybe.
How much crush strength approximately would you say it takes to break those onion bones?
Onion bones?
Bombs.
More than that.
Okay.
It's one of those instances where, like, they're designed to not accidentally break while on your person. So you do have to use some force to actually break them.
Gotcha.
Because otherwise, like, imagine you're running through the forest and 2 of them start clinking together, they break, and all of a sudden you onion bomb yourself. Wouldn't exactly be fun.
Yeah. How close are Arfeld and Roland at this point?
They're pretty much right next to each other.
Alright, well, I'm going to go over... I'm going to get on Roland's back now. And I'm going
Well, you realize that's where she is, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm going to come up to her and latch onto her back.
Can I
take off?
would you like to take off with a sharp pointing object right at the base of your neck?
And she's going to totally ignore those two?
Well, number one, he looks like shit.
Mm.
Number two, he was on the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
And number three, she had to pick one. It just so happened to be you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a distraction when I jump on her back.
I mean, you haven't gotten to that point yet.
Oh. Does that take 6 seconds?
Because you gotta keep in mind, like, T-Rexes and not T-Rexes. Tyrannos.
Pterodactyl.
Thank you.
Third time's the charm.
Yes. It's the silent P. It hides from me every time.
That's why you can't hear them in the bathroom.
I know. Those and the giant eagles are large creatures, right? Those takes up the 4 squares.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 squares and 4 squares. That takes you movement to get across from one to the other.
But from the elevated position on the pterodactyl, can I not do an acrobatics to just, like, jump?
They'd be I'm just gonna say this. I get the feeling that the giant eagle would probably be a bit taller, you think?
Possibly.
Probably a bit taller, but even then, you'd still have to... The fact of the matter is, you would need to take the action to do that.
Okay. Instead of grappling her, could I move within?
And that would be after the fact that she's already dimension doored on top of the giant eagle. With the sharp pointy bit of her staff against its neck.
You're done for. I want to chill with the pterodactyl.
And she repeats in Orcish, surrender or burn. But not necessarily... You can't see her, but Kalu, you can see her. Ooh. She's not looking at the eagle, she's looking at you.
Here's the thing I can do. Mage Hand comes out. I give it one of the torn up scraps of fabric from that was devoured in my bag, and I just go and I just hold it over her eyes.
See, I mean, the thing is...
You're putting me in a tight spot, because on the one hand, I want to let you have this tomfoolery, but on the other hand, it just, like, really, like... For the sake of this campaign, it wouldn't work against her.
This is battle tactic. I'm blinding the enemy.
Oh.
Do you want me to roll intelligence to see if I can figure out that she's using magical sight?
Magic what?
She has magical sight, right?
No, I'm saying that floating the fabric over her eyes wouldn't work, because even if she didn't see it coming, she's just like. She could just raise one hand and just tear it out. Like,
shit. That's right. She still has a free hand. I was under the impression she was doing that with the spear, but...
Well, technically, yeah, but even so...
Fuck. Alright, I'm out of ideas.
Okay.
I would help if I, had spell slots. What happens if I cast Spare the Dying on Heartfelt?
Do you want to try?
Sure. I gotta do something with this action, man.
You cast...
How many actions are you going to take?
Because
you've already run all the way across, cast...
Well, technically speaking, he hasn't taken any actions yet. He's asked me what he could possibly do.
I've floated a few things, and he's gone, those are all stupid fucking ideas.
But yeah, we'll say we'll get back to you on that.
Alright. Actually, for my action, could I just switch to my bow and arrow?
It would take an action to do so, but
right,
yeah.
I'm saying that's my action. Alright. Well, you guys figure that out, and I can help next turn.
So Kalu and Roland, you feel that sharpness at the back of your neck.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something that we haven't needed to do for a long time, but for the sake of the fact that it hasn't been brought up in a long time, and the fact that it hasn't been mentioned on stream yet, we had this discussion early on in the campaign where there are certain conditions where insta-death is possible. Such events are, for example, like falling from orbit. I think that'll kill you, just inherently.
Feather fall.
Right? Yes. Or unless you ground pound right before you hit the dirt. That'll instantly save you. That's a Mario reference.
That was super.
Yahoo! Another reference, hyper specifically, was the you wake up with someone with a knife at your neck type of a situation. If he stabs you with this neck, if he stabs you with this neck in the knife, you're dead.
I just imagine a guy like his face over your face.
I'm going to stab his knife with my neck. Wait.
So, this is more to eliminate the meta play of such scenarios where, let's say Alvin plays into his rogue archetype and he sneaks into a target's bedchamber and he holds the guy hostage with a dagger, right? Or hell, even like a quill or something that can puncture into a neck or something, or an artery. That will kill him.
Crochet needle.
Yes. Like, that'll kill him. It eliminates the metagaming knowledge of, let's say, Kalu wakes up from a long rest and there's an assassin with a knife to his neck, and he thinks, oh, a knife is only going to deal 1d4 damage, I'll be fine. It eliminates that metagaming knowledge that it just happens. It just happens regardless of the player, really. There's always that little bit.
It's a Mr. Sandman kill.
Kind of,
if they're asleep, you kill without them reacting.
Exactly. So in this scenario, it's not the sense that the staff, stat-wise, can just off-rolling right here, right now. And I would even allow you that even if it does stab into the back of your neck, you'll just drop beast form, and you'll be alive. But it's more the context of, like, such a maneuver is available to everyone, and it's purely in place to eliminate the metagaming knowledge. That's the reason why it's in place. We haven't actually had a reason to bring it up until now. But that's for clarification for those watching the VOD. And it's not like it's not like Roland can't do something in response to this. But that's the main reason why he's not immediately just going, oh, fuck this bitch, I'm taking off. For those of you wondering.
Well, it hasn't really gotten to my turn yet.
This is also true.
Yeah, Kalu's going to ask why, should he? He really doesn't want to. He's also very hurt.
Alright, so that's what
He's
he's...
going to call her a bitch. He does.
So, Kalu says that. Are you going to take an action?
He's just going to freeze.
Alright.
I was debating trying to shake her off, but then... You know what? Yeah, he's going to try and shake her off.
Just want
All right.
a glass of water. I know.
Would that be a...
freeze.
What kind of a roll would that be?
It's either strength or dex.
Well, I'm going to have to look up for it because I take on the physical attributes of the animal, so...
Yeah. Because, I'm thinking, on the one hand, it's dex because you're doing so in such a way to avoid being stabbed in the neck. But it's also strength because you've got another foreign body on you, and you need... Anyone who's tried to do push-ups with someone on your back knows how difficult that is. So I'm thinking... Strength? I was leaning towards strength as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be a strength check.
22.
Damn. Giant eagles are beefcakes.
Well, it's a strength of 16, actually.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So I think probably her and Kalu will have to...
Yep.
Would that be a dex?
Yeah.
Would that be a dex saving throw?
It would be... I'm going to say dex, because you got to keep your balance.
Mm-hmm.
Dexterity saving throw, Kalu, because you're also on the giant eagle's back. That's cocked. I actually have to look this up. 15? Alright. Well, that's not good enough to stay up. What the fuck is it? Oh, that's Duke.
Which we don't need anymore.
I do not. Yep. this? No, that's Brunhild.
Brunhild. Alright. What's your book, Kitty? What's your book, Kitty, Sebastian? Yeah.
There we go.
Get him, Drake. Get him. Get him, Drake. Get him.
Alright. No, that's the monster stat.
Come on. Where the fuck are you?
What is... Why do the orc boss stats keep on running from me? This is the third time, I think, in as many weeks.
Sure, blame the piece of paper.
I will blame an inanimate object. We live in 2021.
I can blame whatever I want, as long as it's not me.
Sounds like your white privilege.
How dare you assume my ethnicity?
But you're white presenting, which means you have privilege.
Excuse me, my ancestors were Apache attack helicopters.
Did you just assume their genders?
You're right. I shouldn't assume my ancestors' genders. Or ethnicities.
Well, here,
I should contact
I'm going to go on a limb here, and guess that your female ancestors were female, and your male ancestors were male. Because otherwise,
I know, right?
Because otherwise, you wouldn't exist.
Is that a reference to the Assassin's Creed thing?
No, that's a reference to biology.
Yes.
No, people were upset
because I'm following the science.
No, there was a thing like in Assassin's Creed, there was this. Well, I say big. There was like a loud small group of people were complaining that you couldn't have a gay relationship with the ancestor main character, and I'm just kind of sitting there going like,
"Oh, in
ancestor, they need to reproduce."
So in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you can have a same-sex relationship, but then in the DLC you have a kid, and they say, "Oh, that's gay erasure." Like, that's kind of the premise of the game, though, is that they're all the same lineage, so they all reproduced.
Yeah. So, what was your
what
was your strength roll again?
Huh?
What was your strength roll again?
They deserve rights.
22.
At 22. All right.
Well, aren't you forgetting though divine intervention and?
Well, yes, the virgin birth.
I'm pretty sure Immaculate Conception was just the one time. kind of a one and done.
Oh yeah, because for the Odyssey, you gotta have the artificial insemination.
Yep.
And there's also the not safe for Twitch.
Yeah.
Doing things.
Did you hear there was a guy that tried to freaking #MeToo Mary?
The Virgin Mary?
Yes. They claim that what was done to her was done without her acknowledgement. When
hold on, she was told by an angel what was going to happen.
Yes, and no, she was asked, and she said, "Let it happen."
Oh man. Anywho,
yeah, I'm not up to date in the New Testament. I like
I'm just like, okay, listen, he's gonna claim that, at least do the minimal bit of research and go ahead and get a copy of the most purchased book in the country.
In history.
Lord of the Rings?
No, the Bible.
Oh, I like Lord of the Rings more. Nah. It's got all of these one-to-one comparisons. Anyway,
the last book of the Bible I kind of found creepy.
So, she rolled a 17, but I know for a fact she does not have a +5 to dexterity saving throws. I do know that. So both Kalu and her get shaken off. She will, however, attempt to make an attack roll against you, and this one will act as an attack roll. If it hits with disadvantage, it will act as the stab you out of the beast shape.
Okay.
What's the AC on the beast?
13.
13? Alright, so...
about 14, actually, though, because the
ring!
Ring of protection, yep.
Alright, so
Sending bad vibes.
Bad vibes. Well, the first roll's an 18.
No, wait, that's a good vibe.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
And the disadvantage roll will be...
Yeah.
Well, she rolled a 13.
Okay.
So that's...
+8.
Well, she'd be proficient with her staff, so that's even if it was a +1, that's enough to strike it. So she strikes your Great Eagle form in the back of the neck. You do knock her and Kalu off. I will have her make a separate dexterity saving throw to avoid being knocked on her ass.
Bad vibes.
Natural 20.
Damn. I should sound good vibes.
Yeah, you should.
It's not
Seriously.
bad. I mean, I'm saying it on their behalf. I'm okay with it.
I will send you good vibes until the day you die. Which will hopefully be soon with my good vibes.
So, Roland, Kalu, and Onzaz are on the ground. Onzaz is standing. You had a bow and arrow, right?
Yeah.
You gonna fire?
Are we into the next round?
Yes.
In my best goblin accent. I say, what language did she talk to the goblins in?
She spoke in Goblin.
Oh. Ooh. That's not going to work for me. Oh, remind me, what is the phrase that Grisniak told me?
I honestly forgot he said
some sort
that.
of insult.
I honestly forgot he said anything to you in that regard. I'm sorry. I don't remember that.
Fuck. Do I shoot her and blow my cover, or do I shoot one of you to maintain my cover?
The disembodied floating skull kind of wraps around like ever so slightly in your head, but you can still see Onzaz, and he goes, "What if I told you that those decisions may be one and the same?"
So what you're saying is I shouldn't aim, I should just fire.
Whoa.
Also, why don't you sound like Nick Change?
Well, because you fucking...
I'm the intern. Change is on vacation.
No, you fucking lobotomized him, remember?
Oh, that's right. That's, I don't even lobotomize a skeleton. They kind of don't have a,
You chopped his head off. Like, you chopped the skull clean. You scalped him. That's the word. You scalped him.
I don't think skulls have a scalp.
Anywho.
Scalp kind of implies the skin.
Well, in any case...
Okay, so they sent a temp to cover while he's on medical leave?
Sure, why not?
Nick Change took FMLA. I'm in his queue for the next 3 weeks. Alright. I say to the skull, talk about me. What do you mean? What is your wisdom? Floating skull that I probably shouldn't trust.
Be the goblin. Be the goblin.
Attack of the giant cat.
What? Oh, I know. I can't have you be on the table like that, kitty. Not right now. Kitty.
Can I hold my action?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to hold my action to see how Orc Lady reacts.
Okay. I believe it went you and then either one of you two. So.
He was very hurt at this point, but he's also not, he's not raging, so he technically could catch the stab.
He could.
Doesn't have very many that would start a massive fight. That's sleep.
Onzaz is very surprised at this point. From her perspective, she just popped chicken and it turned into an elf.
Half elf.
She,
Right.
I'm going to say this right now. She wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Who would have fucking thought? Oh no, a murderer / word that's not safe for Twitch would be racist.
Playground enthusiast?
No. No. And it's aficionado, you bigot.
Aficionado, yeah.
No, the hard R word.
Risotto.
Yes.
Can I try to cast sleep?
You can try.
You can
I
certainly
don't
try.
think it'll work, but
I'm gonna. I mean, just imagine you're rolling for a character, and it just might.
Yeah, because your roll number of D6.
6.
How many? Was it 5d6?
For the first level, I think it might be 5.
maybe 8.
D8s. Okay.
So you roll 5d8s, and that's how many hit dice of characters. How many hit dice of someone that you can cast that on. So I guess the question would be, how many hit dice does she have?
Yeah, 5d8. The total is how many?
5d8.
Yeah, you roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. So, hit points. So her health.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
It's too low.
Bless you.
Dunka.
Bitte.
Because the only other ones I've got wouldn't really plus. I can only just vicious mockery the bitch, but
Like, you're looking for a mate? Good fucking luck. I hear the end of time is too soon.
he's also hurt, so he doesn't want to get hit.
Of course, you have your you have your T-Rex. You could always take your frustrations out on.
You vicious mockery of the T-Rex. Like, oh, nice tats, bro. They're
No,
not edgy anymore.
To
you
her.
bitch.
To her. Just,
Oh.
if you ever don't find an orc mate, maybe you could fuck the T-Rex.
Maybe its standards are low enough.
You ever heard of Cat from the Grate?
Let's not go there. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's not go there.
Allegedly.
Right. I mean, true. Allegedly.
So, I'm assuming you're thinking about the actions you're taking as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this moment, she is...
Discordant whispers.
Okay. Do remind me what that does?
Does Arfel get to try to take off again?
Alright, you whisper a discordant melody to only one creature of your choice within range.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear the racket in great pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, so she'll probably succeed it. But on a failed save, takes 3d6 psychic damage, and it must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
She rolled a 12 with proficiency in saving throws because of her class. That's a minimum of 16.
That's not like she'll make it with what she's got. So
In Orcish, she is going to be saying, "What the hell is this thing? I thought I was stabbing a chicken." She kind of prods you with the spear. Not the spear, it's a staff club spear.
Uh-huh.
Just to clear.
Yes. Yeah, something.
Javelin.
And she's just staring down at you. She's like, "What are..." In Orcish. In a far more feminine voice.
Uh-huh.
"What are you?"
What are you? I am Batman. Sorry. I am Batman. Alright.
"I'm Dr. Mrs. the Monarch. What the hell?"
It's ma'am.
Frickin' Venture Brothers. Jeez.
It's ma'am. I'm never coming back to this GameStop again.
That's an old one.
Yeah.
"What the hell are you supposed to be? I thought you were a giant chicken." Meanwhile, the sharp point of her staff is at your neck again. Like,
Uh-huh. Oh, of course.
You were a giant fucking bird half a second ago.
Yeah.
She knows to aim for the spell slingers. She is one.
I am your death.
And I'm assuming you're speaking in Orcish.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
All right. Would you like to roll intimidation on that?
Sure, why not? Probably going to fail because I only got a +1, but... Yep. Okay. No, it fails.
There's this tusky grin kind of appears on her face. She reaches down and she feels up your pecs.
Oh. I like it when my prey has balls. You might be worth my time.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
I cast Polymorph on her.
All right.
Sending bad vibes
Okay.
And that is a...
to him. You're getting good vibes.
Okay.
trying to remember what kind of a saving throw that is.
All right.
One of them. 1 to 6. That's
Unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect.
Okay.
fuck. She's a spellcaster.
She is.
Charisma based
Well,
spellcaster.
DC 16.
She rolled a 3,
Yeah, my
and
vibe.
she uses one of her legendary resistances to succeed.
Oh, that bitch.
Welcome to the gimmick of the 3 boss fights.
Mm-hmm.
Duke had legendary actions. Onzaz has resistances.
Mm-hmm.
And let me guess. There's one with reactions.
I mean, what?
That's-
Duke was the one.
Is there reactions and actions the same legendary?
Legendary actions are abilities that, at the cost of 1, 2, or 3 points, you can do certain actions at the end of another creature's turn.
Got it.
So, for instance, the reason why Duke was able to attack Kalu so many times is because he had a legendary action to make one attack roll. And he could do that at the end of every... Sorry, at any other creature's turn.
Is she gonna kill me now?
No.
Really? She's got a freaking spear to my throat and she's not gonna
No.
she's not gonna let that roll?
Oh, there's a roll she's thinking of doing.
Oh yeah, you'll do.
And she leans down and just clasps your jaw, which is not that impressive considering that her hand is about the size of your head.
Mm-hmm.
We will make powerful orc spell slingers together.
That's all in Orcish, right? I don't understand.
Is she choking? Is she choking me?
No, she's like grabbing your jaw.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, how much of this body language can I read?
She's straddling him now.
And looks horny?
Well, not necessarily horny, but she does look like an ara, if you know what that means.
So do we put Roland out of his misery?
Reek, away from the keyboard.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Let it happen.
Shoot Kalu? Yeah. Maybe if I downed him, I could do the whole spare the dying, unlooting the body shtick again.
Our fellow's attempting to take off. He rolled an 8. He fails again. And this kind of snaps her attention over to the zombie pterodactyl.
Ooh.
I assume they're both over there.
Oh yeah, they're both over there.
Yeah, I don't think Drake would attack himself.
You'd be surprised. I mean, have you ever seen a kitten in a reflection before?
Well, there's no mirror over there.
It's true. But anyway, Unzaz is...
So you're the cool one. Go, get him.
Go.
I thought you were being attacked, but if I knew you were pursuing, I would have no.
Sure you would have.
Oh,
Sure.
absolutely. Yeah, go fuck him up.
Yeah, cats on the prowl. Unzaz is very perplexed at the zombie pterodactyl.
Is that your doing?
No.
Shame. That would have put you to the top.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mate with animals.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Because we're gonna fuck like them.
I can be your prince. Do you mean princess? No.
That's vicious mockery and tell her that, and tell her that really wouldn't be able, he couldn't perform so she wouldn't get her kids, but that would also hurt Roland's feelings.
I don't think it would. I feel comfortable in speaking for Roland when I say I don't think he'd take offense to
You'll have
that.
to insight check to see if you're being genuine.
Well, I don't know. Roll a d10 for Unzaz.
No.
He is going to say that. He's going to vicious mockery her and basically tell her that she's a dipshit and she's not going to be able to get kids because chosen male is a eunuch.
I'm just imagining that scene from Jumanji 2. It was like, no, I've got my balls. In spirit. In spirit. Yeah. I have no balls. She rolled a 12. So, again, that's a minimum of like 15, 16.
Yeah. Can I take my action and switch back to my rapier?
Yes.
Okay.
She kind of looks over to you, and she kind of goes like,
And who are you supposed to be? If you want to take his place, you're gonna have to prove you're worthy of it.
Put your sword in her throat.
and
Damn it, I was going to say I was the one that killed your two brothers, but then she goes, I was like, fuck, no, I ain't doing that.
she does kind of like call out, not necessarily looking away from the two of you. She calls out,
Over here, boys! More for the herd!
She says, shouts out what language?
Orcish.
Okay. Do I see others running over
Roll perception.
with vision?
Yes.
That's going to be the first campaign T-shirt is with vision. 18.
And 18. You see a handful of orcs. They were carrying, and by carrying I mean like dragging haphazardly other orc bodies, drop the limbs that they're pulling, and just like jog over to where you guys are.
All right, I take that as my cue to run over, and with my rapier out and kind of stand by Kalu, like sort of half feigning, holding him at bay, and then looking up at her.
Uh-huh.
And what's her reaction to me doing that?
Roll deception with advantage because of your disguise.
Oh, that's solid. That's fucking solid. Okay, 23.
Okay. In vain. 4.
Nice.
She's got this,
Good boy.
in Orcish. she kind of gets up and grabs you by the scruff of the armor, pulls you up, and goes,
Don't worry, I'll be gentle.
For those of you who can't hear that, Omen's player just shouted out, "Lie!" from the other room. The three of you would likely hear this, but I'm gonna have you guys roll perception anyway to hear this. Not you, because you wouldn't understand it anyway.
Yeah.
Roland and Kalu, please roll perception
Let's say,
checks.
if it's not vision, I don't even want to roll.
19.
19, okay.
10.
Okay. You're a little distracted by this 7-foot orc woman just manhandling you.
Mm-hmm.
You do eventually hear this because they're coming towards you.
Actually.
Kalu, you hear off in the distance victory cries, and eventually they get close enough. You eventually hear this as well, Roland. The hoots and hollers of war victories. And you hear a pack of orcs jogging, shouting out, "We caught him! We caught the bastard!" Arfel has stopped trying to take off. He's in way too much pain.
Poor guy.
This giant hole in his chest. And you can turn to see a bunch of orcs have tied up a very beaten to shit Lord Sir Frylob Slugu de Grisniak III.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why you're so insistent on getting us captured.
I wasn't so insistent.
You were pretty damn insistent on getting us captured.
Getting you guys captured, they think I'm on their side. I'm
Yeah, let's see.
currently roaming free.
Just we'll just wait until until you roll low, and then you'll be captured too.
I'm a rogue. I do not roll low, and when I do, I add 9 to it.
I do want it to be made clear. I did give you you had the way out. It was just bad luck. It was just bad luck that you rolled a natural fucking 20 to not get knocked off. Like it was just bad luck. I wasn't gonna call the sergeant.
Don't worry. In about 12 seconds, my cannon's going to be back, and that's clearly that's going to come in clutch.
Any hoot. Good work.
Not really my type. Too old. But I'm sure he'll be made useful. Entertainment. Torture practice. Anywho. Time for you, who've been defying Gorn, to meet him.
And that's where the session ends.
Is that late already?
It's about it's only about 9:30.
Yeah, we're a little earlier than usual, but I think that's okay.
It was gonna go on for longer if the rolls went in your favor and Roland could fly away. I mean, Arfelt would probably still be on the ground with how low he's been fucking rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Like I took DC 15 strength to get off the ground. He rolled a 4. He rolled an 8. He rolled a 12.
Mm-hmm.
3 fucking times. He just could not get off the ground because of the giant hole in his fucking chest. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And plus, I don't want to go too far without Omen. Not that he couldn't get caught up and whatnot. It's just one of those instances where, like, at this point, probably for the best that we end on the captured note.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back. We just got captured.
Yes.
I didn't make it a whole session without receiving a single call or text, though, so how great is that?
That is also
Awesome.
true.
Yeah.
And then you pull your phone out of your pocket, you realize it's dead because it ran out of battery.
Yeah,
or something.
maybe. I don't want to check it because the moment I pull it out, it's going to start fucking ringing.
Right. But yes.
Cliffhanger. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I also love it not being captured.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you think.
Hey, I had her roll. I had her.
Oh, I know.
Inside. She rolled. She got a 14 total.
Yeah. No.
14 total on inside. Like she's convinced.
I just got to stick close to her so she'll vouch for me.
You just gotta pretend that you understand what she's speaking.
Please.
Just read the body.
No. Just please, when you get the chance, assassinate her ass.
Yeah, I'm the assassin.
I mean, I have reminded you of an insta-kill method, so.
Always wait till she's distracted with the not safe for work or Twitch activities, and then.
I mean, we can say snoo. We can say forced snoo on our poor defenseless
I can
half-elf.
also say rapé.
No. So
Or
hold on. No. Pepperoni pizza with ranch. Right?
what's
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right now.
a struggle snuggle.
Ranch pizza with sausage does taste really good. Or
Gay. That is the gayest thing I've heard. Would you like some sausage with your ranch pizza?
oh, that could have gone one of two ways. That could have been taken very seriously, or it could be taken as a joke. And I
Either way.
approve
It
your.
is incredibly gay no matter which way you go.
What would you have preferred me say? Ranch with cock,
Yeah.
aka chicken. Despite the fact that cock is a rooster, not a chicken
Yeah, I
per
was about
se.
to say, you would eat the hen. The hen is better meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is it actually better meat?
It is. It
Yeah.
is. Roosters are tough and
Would they be described as gamey?
well, yeah, but they're not meant to be eaten.
No.
I mean, you can, but you gotta boil the shit out
See,
of
the
it.
thing is, you kill a hen when it stops laying. The rooster you can keep around, so they get older.
Isn't that why you only have
Well,
a
they're-
minimum of
Actually,
roosters?
well, the thing is, you actually need to have the rooster around because if the rooster's not around, the hens won't lay.
Right, you have to still knock off the hens.
I don't know if I've
But the
shown this.
roosters will keep boning longer than the hens will.
Nice. Ugly, but nice.
Thank you.
Is that a baby in her hand?
Oh, you had a figurine. I thought it was like, what's that card?
Ooh, that's that's an evil looking fire.
Thank you.
Is that skulls on it?
Devious.
No, not skulls. Those the actual Hero Forge thing. That's stone.
Oh, so that's like freaking brimstone that she's got there or something.
Yep.
Frickin' sharks. Hot.
Amazing.
Can't believe you're turning that down.
I mean, yeah.
You should have given her a battle wheelchair. They have
So-
those now.
No, hold on.
know.
We
Those
get to
are-
Gordon and he's just paraplegic.
You get to Gorn.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. They actually had such things in those times, right?
No, they
But
didn't.
they were a little bit larger. They were called chariots.
Okay, yeah. Because I was about to say, like, the wheelchair, unless I'm forgetting, was invented in like the late 1800s.
Well, the
Or like,
wheelchair
early
as we know it, but I mean,
1900s,
if someone like
You
was
still had ways to get people around.
yeah.
Or you had like a palanquin. You had chariots. You had
You had stuff
carriage.
in like the 1700s, but that the way it wasn't until like the 1800s that we really started to develop the actual wheelchair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get to Gorn and he's just kind of like this, like. Ooh.
He's in an iron lung.
with a wheel.
Shall I teach you
He's-
the circumference of the black hole?
He's in a bronze lung. That was good though. That was It was a good Stephen Hawking reference.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
know it got overshadowed by my sick joke about bronze lung, but
All right.
Oh man. But yes.
I think that'll be the end of the stream then, huh?
Yep. That's the end of the session. The end of the stream.
that'll do, pig.
That'll do. And hopefully next week.
Hopefully next week. Yep.
Hopefully next week, Omen won't be drunk out of his fucking mind.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notifications.
Jeez.
Clutch.
I know, right? Next week we shall pick up with the, well,
It's honestly a little ironic because of all the people in the group, honestly, I think Roland is probably the physically weakest. Well, what is your strength stat?
Not very high.
Is it? Because he's got a strength of
maybe a 12.
He's got Roland's got a strength of 10.
yeah, like that is an interesting point.
Well, right now I've got 8. So fuck off.
You have 8?
I have 8 HP.
Oh.
Yeah, like I will also mention just to clear up, it was a natural 20 that allowed her to spot you guys in perception.
Yeah, your dice just hate us.
Apparently fucking so.
Well, that's the vibe zone assignment.
And plus, look at the cherry on top. You did expend one of her legendary resistances before combat.
Oh, combat
think
is
about
what we're
that.
in now.
Oh, so we're with this combat's still a possibility, huh?
Well, it's not that. Like the legendary resistances, I should say, only reset every 24 hours.
Okay.
So as long as you start the fight before she goes to bed, you're golden.
She's planning on going to bed at some point.
But
yeah.
Or we don't fight her until she goes to bed and I kill her in her sleep.
Right? But yes, next week the campaign with no name will continue with session 13, so be fearful of that number for no reason whatsoever.
Well, it's not like we're having a session on a Friday.
Oh man! Oh, by the way,
Oh, by the way,
there was something.
late
something.
December back in '63.
I had the idea too late, but I wanted to run it by you guys now on stream. Next year, assuming this is still our main group, I imagine it will be. I want to do something. I want to do a one-shot for the 4th of July. I want to do something like that. The immediate thought that entered my mind was a bunch of patriotic fantasy creatures with like fucking revolvers and shit and horses and like the cowboy hats going, "Yeehaw, America!" Bang, bang. But yeah.
Just keep a little notepad with all these little ideas, so you don't have to remember them by the next time.
Oh, absolutely. I'm already working on a Halloween one shot.
Yeah.
I'm already working on that.
Nice. All right. Matt, have a good night.
Nope.
Matt, have a good night.
Thank you.
And
Goodbye, stream.
Indeed. Good
I'll
night.
see you next week.
Yep.
Bada bing. Bada boom.